All right, we're getting started. We're adding the chat to the game, to the stream, I should say. All right. Everything looks good. Let's just verify. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Perfect. Good, it's working. All right. We've got one more thing I need to set up. Oh, that's right. There we go. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Giuseppe from Two Friends Eat. This is our Two Friends Eat Gaming, and today we are on episode 28 of our Minecraft Bedrock Survival series. Yesterday, we had a bit of a situation. There was some drama happening on our server, on our
Yeah,
realm,
it was interesting stuff.
where somebody, unbeknownst to myself and Johnny, went online and ransacked our chests. They stole my fully enchanted diamond armor. They took all of my diamonds, and they also stole a whole bunch of other things. So, once Johnny comes on, if he does come on, we will go into details about exactly what happened, what we
I
did,
am on.
and how we handled it.
Hello. You there?
Needless to say, we think it'll be very entertaining for you guys. But for now, we're just going to get started like we normally do. You guys know the drill. Oh, I got some new messages. Let's see what it says. Your cape is coming. Hey, we did it. We got our zombie cape. That's awesome. Hopefully this isn't going to be a situation like the copy cape where we didn't get it until we messaged Mojang and told them to give us our cape. So, I think it said 3 days, right? Let's see. Let's check and see how long we're supposed to wait for this. Approximately 30 days. Mingja, dude, 30 days for the cape? Oh, man, like, I don't want to have to... Hey, what's up, Johnny? Peace. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll fix that. Check. 1, 2, check. Check. 1, 2, check. Johnny, can you say something?
Yeah, I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah.
I had it set for the headphones because of what was going on. So yeah, we're starting off the stream. Are you jumping in the stream as well?
I'll in it.
Boom.
Well,
There you are.
I've been on.
Cool. I didn't see you. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, I'm like literally, I'm on and I'm on the realm, and I'm just turning camera and stuff on.
Okay.
The sharing of stuff.
So, yeah, check your notifications. See if you got the confirmation that you're getting your cape. I got mine. So,
I did earlier. I didn't, but also I don't get emails from them at all, like ever.
well, it's not email, like the little bell here.
What do you mean the bell?
So, on the bottom left of the bedrock on the launch, if you click on the
Oh,
bell, these are your notifications, and it'll tell you whether you're going to get it or not.
okay. Let me flip to that. Okay, that's awful. It's gonna do that thing where the taskbar won't hide. All right. Let's see. Notification. Your cape is coming.
Yay, you're getting your
Okay.
green cape. Yeah, we're going to all have a cape. That's awesome. Nice. So, we had a bit of a drama situation yesterday. Right now, we don't have too many people watching the stream, so wait till we get a few more.
I wouldn't even dive into it as much. Just let some people come in, and
Yeah.
when we have the standard arrangement of people, like Senna, Nixie, or something, and a few other people.
Yeah, we'll get into it later.
Maybe,
Because this is
maybe
gonna.
we'll even get THZ to pop on.
Hey, maybe we'll see.
I mean, it's like 3 a.m. for him, but maybe.
Maybe.
Or 1 a.m.
Yeah. But
Actually, we should message him now and be like, "Yo, hop on."
invite him in the Discord. Our favorite
Oh, yeah.
Brit.
Yeah.
Be like, "Yo, dude, hop on. We have a for you."
But, yep. So let me go ahead and just delete this backup that I have. I don't need this.
What's the backup for?
So logging on. So the mission for today. Well, actually, you know how the drill goes. We're gonna show off the different packs. I'm gonna speed run it. Done it every episode. You guys are new. Just go back on an older one to see how the details. All right, so this is Dark UI, Hardcore Revive, which is the featured mod, add-on, actions and stuff, which they just released the trailer for 1.9. Hopefully it comes out tomorrow, because usually it drops on Tuesdays, the updates. So I'm excited. It's going to have the spears and all the other new stuff. Common Sense, Inventory Manager, Land Claims, which we have taken advantage of. Stay tuned as to why. Brew Guide, and Trading Helper. Behavior Packs. Same thing, except for a couple of extras, which is craftable dragon eggs and faster minecarts. Boom. All right, we're logging on. So, on today's itinerary, what do you have in mind, Johnny? I will let you take the lead today.
Well, let's see. Thinking about that. I was just cleaning up my base. I kind of need to feel like I need to secure a little bit of some stuff, but we could either we check out the ancient city,
Yep.
or you can work out a map for looking for. You know what? Hold on. Something random. I mean, I'm different than you in the regard of I'm not trying to check off all the undiscovered things right fast and quick, but we do have some things we know of already we haven't even tried at.
Mm-hmm.
Like an ocean monument.
Yep.
We have one of those bad boys around.
One. There's like 3.
Yeah, there's a lot, but we know of one in particular that's been getting us. So we could go check out the ancient city and stuff, but we did that before. We could try to take on an ocean monument. Well, we could gear up to like try to do ocean breeding and stuff, and then we could try to do that.
We can do that.
Or fill out a map, or honestly, I don't know. See, what I've been doing right now is clean out my base. I got another dude, so you know.
You got a
Yay.
second one already? That's awesome.
So
What'd you name him?
For now, Dwight.
Yeah, Jim and Dwight. That's awesome.
I'm not sure what I want to eventually have their names, but you know, whichever. I got another villager to heal up. Fixed up my little tree farm to get that going differently. And at the moment, I just went on a little mining expedition to try to go ahead and fill out as much of this chest as possible. So that's something too. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, back to wow. Tell me what you want.
Well, yeah. No, Ocean Monument's something new we haven't done yet. That's a good one we can do.
I also got skulls, so we could. You know, base solution too.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah, we haven't done the Ocean Monument. We haven't checked out the Ocean Monument.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, we can get some pretty good stuff there. Maybe we'll get lucky, and when we, you know, unalive the ocean, what is it called? The Ancient Guardian, the ancient, what do you call those guys? The big ones.
Just guardians.
Yeah. The Elder Guardians. Maybe we'll get the armor trim because I want to collect the armor trim. So that's one armor trim we could try to get.
Naturally, we know you want that.
Yes, I like collecting stuff.
I mean, I don't even know what it spawns for armor trim, but I know that you want it.
Yes. I like collecting stuff. I'm a collector.
And it's going to be a museum soon, actually. It's another thing I want to do. I was going to do that earlier, but then I decided I needed to clean some stuff up, organize things, you know, situate.
All right. While you do that, then, what I'm going to do... Excuse me. Is I'm going to actually go to the nether, and I'm going to mine down to the bedrock level. Angelina, can you simmer down, please? I'm going to mine down to the bedrock level, or not bedrock, I think it's level 15. So we have a place that we can start mining for ancient debris.
Yeah, that too. So we thinking about that too, because that's what I thought. Without the aid of THC here, I thought that's basically what you would have done yesterday. Is like hopped on, been like, huh, fuck it. Well, I guess I'm going for debris anyways. And I thought you would have made a tunnel. So I was thinking for today, I was like, we could do the hidden thing, or we could go make a dodge at ancient debris. My guys here are almost perfectly situated. They're the armor smiths are situated to 1 emerald for a piece of diamond armor every piece.
Nice.
So if you need, I mean, I need to get to 1 level higher to master. But if you need to, I mean, I know you have your setback and stuff, but if you need to make a thing or
well, I do because I need to get an armor set for Angelina. She will very much surpass you if we don't help her get something better.
Oh, good. So we'll hold off.
We'll hold off on that.
We'll get her something in a little while. No, but yeah, there's yeah, there's something we can do. It's only it's only 4 animals. So yeah, if you need some, it's like these guys are pretty much ready, I guess. So yeah, we could do ancient debris too. Oh, we want to.
Well, I'm already, like I said, I'm just, while you're getting whatever you're doing done, I'm just mining down to the ancient debris level. Because I'm sure when people aren't going to want to watch us just strip mine for like 2 hours.
Well, who cares what people want to watch? It's not about them, is it?
Well, I'm giving you the option. I tend to usually kind of be like gun-ho about it, but I want to give you the chance to decide what we get to do today. And I'm happy with whatever you decide.
I mean, I mean, just anything. We can just play something that makes sense. There's that ocean monument. You can make a thing. I don't know. Just do whatever.
Okay.
I think most of my stuff here is good. I really wish I had more dirt blocks, but
If we're gonna do an ocean monument, maybe we can get you a what do you call it? A nautilus, because we can use the nautilus to go underwater and use the new mechanic. Because the nautilus, the way it works is that if you're riding him, you can go underwater and you won't end up losing air bubbles as long as you're on him.
okay. Yeah, maybe. What I'm looking at doing is I'm about to try to put water breathing on my helmet so that I don't have to worry about that at all.
Do it up.
That's usually my objective. Like when you go eternal helmet, I just go for enchant.
Well, I do both. But turtle helmet's good before you get the chance to get the enchantment, because it gives you 10 extra seconds before the bubble starts going. But yeah, no. Yeah, the enchantment's the way to go.
Yeah, so I figured I'll just do that. I think I have one, and/or I'm gonna try to roll the dice on a book or something.
Do it up.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see my chances.
Well, check to see which books I already have, because I have some books already. So you might end up just finding one already with the water breathing, or at least aqua affinity.
I'm pretty sure I had one too. I just can't remember where it would have been.
Oh, another one.
Alright. Oh, screw it. What do I have on my thing? Oh, oh yeah, hold on. That's right. I need to go. I forgot entirely what I was doing. So. Leather.
We definitely got to make that tutorial. Like at some point during today's stream, we got to do a tutorial on how to make a really cool command block redstone build. For, you know.
For what?
You know, for whoever wants to like have some type of unique purpose for it.
Well, I mean, kind of have, I guess. Before. Sort of. With building these things, kind of showed it off. I was actually thinking earlier today, because I have a list going of stuff that I can, like ideas to make, but...
Well, you're really good with redstone, so I feel that, you know, maybe we can have like a little bit of like, you know, Johnny Redstone shorts, where you show off a cool redstone build that you made, and then I can make it into a short to post later for people to see.
I first gotta have an idea. I gotta come up with some ideas. Kind of like playing Minecraft a little looser these days. I think it's gonna be flying machines lately. We should. I'm down to like try to throw up some contraptions, but might make a flying machine that goes through another or something.
That'd be cool.
Or a bridge maker. Just send it across the lava.
See, those I've seen before. I've never made one before, or actually, I've never played in a realm or a world which had one. So that'd be a cool thing to do as well.
It's involved. It's more for the build than it is the function. Because eventually it's going to get stuck. And it may not be super far before it does. Dang it. Whatever, I have to play like this. There's, I can't get it to go full screen again. So, oh well. Alright, let's see. What is still left in this house? Regen potions. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. What do we got first?
I'm trying to see if I can get some material for some stairs. That's the other thing I was going to do. I'm going to move some stuff from this block, this chest here, down to this bottom chest. Because I have too much up here in this top one. So I'm thinking this is overworld. And, well, I don't know. I had some type of, like, logic as to how I was going to do this. And now I lost it.
Yeah, that happens. I definitely don't need these. Alright, well.
Alright.
I'll let you get wrapped.
Okay. Stairs. I need stairs. I got some cobble. I got some stone. I got some granite. Got some sand. What do I have plenty of? What can I afford to switch up?
Oh,
You know what? I got plenty
yeah.
of cobble. Let's do cobble. Oh, done.
I think ever since Windows 10 officially stops being supported, I think they intentionally, you know.
Hey, Senna's here. What's up, Senna? Do we have a wild story to tell you?
Do we remember anything from chemistry? I mean, chemistry was my best class.
Chemistry was not mine.
Oh yeah.
You would figure it would be, but it's not. It didn't interest me, so I kind of like...
Yep. My teacher was upset that he didn't know earlier that he should have switched me because I was like in an intro chem class and I had a friend that was having a tough time, so I was like helping him out, and he caught wind and he was like, "Yeah, you can't be." Like that's one of my honors, like honor chem students. You can't you shouldn't be trying to teach them and help them study for something when you don't even do that. Yeah, you don't. What you do isn't as advanced. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't know it. He's like, all right, well, let's test that theory. Gave me a whole thing, and then he gave me a final exam for his honors class. I took it, and I got like a 96 or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I really wish I knew this at the beginning of my class to switch you, but now it's too late. I was like, I don't know, sorry. I didn't choose this class. It was chosen for me. Anyways, yeah, I don't know how much I legitimately remember about chemistry, though. It's been so long. What's your problem, what's your problem, Senna? What are you stuck on?
I'm guessing it's a long equation. I think chemistry is interesting, but I'm stuck on ion charges.
Okay. What exactly about it?
Aren't ions positive and neutrons negative?
That's not exactly it. But also, so um,
See, now you got both of us wanting to do your homework for you. Like, they tell me to find the charge by taking away the electrons from atomic numbers, but how am I supposed to know the electrons? Well, that's easy. That's based on the, whatever the, what is it called? The element is. Each element has a set number of electrons and, well, you know, and ions, and that's what makes them those elements. Because you've got the nucleus, and then depending on what number it has, that's what determines the atomic weight of the element, and that's also what determines, you know, what the charge is it not? If I remember correctly. Again, it was not my best class. I didn't find it fun at all. I did it. I was fine in it, but it's not. As soon as I like passed it, got an A, B, whatever, I completely in one year out the other. I just remember the basic stuff, if anything.
I'm trying to pull up. I think what their question is, and like there's a cations, anions, or something. But yeah, okay. I'm looking some stuff up. I'm like, okay, familiar a little, but then I'm also, that's so long ago. Yeah, I'm gonna be no help to you. Sorry.
Was I close?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't really looking that up exactly. I think, I mean, you can still have an element with extra electrons. I mean, electrons swap, so they jump from energy bands, from one band to another. So like, but I need to actually look and read to understand all of why that is. Like, I have to look at what their question is, and actually like sit down and teach it to myself first before understanding it again.
Isn't the whole point of radioactive materials the fact that they have more electrons than ions, and so that's what makes them again radioactive, because they're unstable, and it's the balancing of the electrons being moved to a neutral space by going to other atoms that causes the radioactivity to become inert.
Maybe in some elements, something like that. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that off the top of my head. It's the kind of things I'll listen to on a podcast all day long, but not something I've had to sit there and do as homework for a while. So,
Yeah.
if we weren't playing a video game center, I would absolutely go
Look
ahead
that
and
stuff up.
stream about this. Yeah, I'd talk you on it. It'd be like today's episode of We're Doing Santa's Homework. Let's go ahead and look at atomic charges and determining whether it's positive or negative and how many electrons it actually has. And if that's reaching imbalance.
All right. So I am going to show up how I do, real quick, how I do my ancient debris mining. I like to get to level... Minka, how many of these guys are there? I'm going to end up with a ton of these pearls. Look at this. And there's another one. Look at this. Dang, dude. I already got like 8 ender pearls. Anyway. I like to get to level...
Oh, I got a good few. Well, you know what we should do?
What?
We should try to look for strongholds.
We could, but once we get to the stronghold, we're getting near endgame, and I'm not in a rush to get to endgame right now. I'm enjoying.
Well, you don't have to go and beat the dragon just by getting to the end.
If that's what you want to do, we'll do it. I told you, I'm down with whatever you want to do.
Well, here's what I usually do. By the way, when you say endgame, like I don't see the end itself as endgame. Dragon's the end, right? Here's what I do. I've never killed the dragon, ever. I have always spawned in and then pillared straight across the void. So, that's me. Oh, a shulker. Shulkers can be beautiful things.
Atomic number equals charge. Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's that atomic number that determines what the element is. So helium is the first element in the elemental periodic table, right? Because it only has one, right? One atomic charge. It's 1, H1, right? And then hydrogen is 2.
Talk about, is hydrogen 2?
Or maybe I have it backwards. I always get the two confused.
I was gonna say, I think that's backwards, but I mean, I honestly could just be wrong because I was just looking at a periodic table for whatever reason with somebody the other day, and I think it was a whole map. Yeah, hydrogen's first. Helium has 2.
There we go.
It was on a thing of can I lick it in like sections of the the periodic table. And like what's lickable and what you can't lick.
Oh, I think I saw that same thing. It was like a Reddit post or something.
Well, I think it's Vsauce. It's a Vsauce mystery box thing. Is I mean I guess it could have come from anywhere, but I think he sent something out with like a can I lick it card, and like long ago. But yeah, hydrogen's got like the one electron, so.
Yep.
I guess we're still not following the question, but atomic number equal charge.
So ions, protons, and electrons. But to find electrons, it is... See, it's kind of slowly coming back to me now. But I need to like literally just read a quick little summary. It'll probably come back to me. Let's polish you guys up. You know what we need? We need wax. Because these guys are getting all rusted up on me. That's one of the things we could do for one of the streams. Get some bees and make a wax and honey farm.
I also just realized that I have that.
You have what?
I've had the problem on the base. I just didn't think about it. Every time I've been jumping off things, I've been trying to be careful or I'm okay or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we have to. Mending and oh wait, he's protection 4. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Senna. Do they tell you in the question what the element is? Because they have to tell you something. They can't just be like, guess the electrons. Of what?
Hydrogen is 1.
This isn't algebra. We're not trying to figure out what the element is before the element. I mean, before the charge, right? Like, there's missing information here. Two friends do chemistry. Breaking Bad, the sequel. I need torches. That's why I came here.
Alright, let's see. So, you got, let's see, the atomic number. Oh man.
Did you take any bamboo?
No.
I think our little thief took all the bamboo I had too. It's probably why they had so many sticks and why they were able to have so make the tools. No, it wasn't you,
So,
Angelina.
Okay, I'm still not, I guess, getting the question where you're hung up, Senna. Is there a problem of? Do you have a question of a thing, something that you're studying? I mean, is there something that's like, okay, like, how many electrons does this have? Oh, but you know, like you don't have the charge. Like, I mean, I'm providing you an example of it, like saying this is a positively charged.
Oh, silver. There you go. So
ion.
So it's asking how many electrons in silver. So you have to know what the atomic weight of silver is in order to know the electrons. So this is more of a memorization exercise.
Hold on, pause 1 second. Time I know 47 math one. I just don't know how to find the charge from just looking at it. Well, it could be neutral. That's the thing. I mean, silver in that case, if it were a neutral charge, it would just have 47 electrons. I mean, it's got isn't like the same as like doesn't have the same equal amount of protons and electrons because it would have 47 protons, 47 electrons, and be a neutral material.
So you could lick it.
The default. Well, no, that doesn't mean you can look at not everything, but I don't know. They're not. I mean, is there? I guess I'm just not understanding. Like, is there a question that's asked that's not saying, oh, this is the charged element, or?
Okay, so if the atomic number is 47, the mass is 107.87. There has to be some type of equation that'll allow you to get to what you're looking for, right? Did they give you an equation? Is this like the what's the name of that equation that they use in calculus? The a squared plus b squared equals c squared or something?
Well, let's see.
The Pythagorean theorem?
Silver is in group 11. While many transition metals are variable charges, silver is a classic exception. Almost
Exception.
always having a +1 charge. Okay, so silver is in group 11. Silver is a classic exception where it usually has a +1 charge, maybe a +2 charge. Okay. Consider the electron configuration. Silver loses 1 electron from its outer shell to achieve a stable full inner shell, making it a positive ion. Oh, okay. So, I mean, again, I guess it depends on what you're trying to look at in your question. I mean, a truly neutral silver element, like it would just have the 47 protons, 47 electrons, 0 charge, nothing. It would just be whatever. If you're talking about a silver ion, then it appears it often has a +1 charge. So 1 less electron to the 47 protons.
So it would have
And
46.
then, yeah, and this is saying silver in nitrate. See, like an ion +1 balancing out the nitrate. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know much. Again, I'm not following this for a second. I'd have to start reading, looking up, and teaching it to myself to fully understand it. But you can just cheat and use ChatGPT. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah,
But
no,
also,
no.
put you on the right path, to be frank, in some ways.
Yeah, see, it's a
this is the kind of
memorization
I would
thing.
use it.
Exactly. They want you to memorize it, like your what is it called? Multiplication tables. You know, when I was in school, they wanted us to memorize the multiplication tables up to 12. So it's a memorization exercise. They're asking you not because they want you to look up what it is. They're asking you because they want you to know it by memory. Exactly.
Where are you reading all that just now?
Who, me?
Yeah, did someone say something?
Yeah, Senna. It's like my teacher wants me to know from memory, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't see any of that.
No,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
coming up
Yeah,
on the screen.
I mean, can't you see that it's not? Don't you see the imposed chat onto the thing as well? The last thing that is there is her saying, silver has 47, math 107.87.
Huh. All right, let me see why that's the case. The chat should be coming up.
Yeah, it froze somewhere on there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely very memorized kind of thing. That there's my book.
Is it there now? Is it updated?
Um,
Because it's too small for me to see from the preview window with all the OBS stuff everywhere.
yeah. Nope, it works. Also, just tell me if that doesn't
Careful.
resonate with me. I want to know how to get that info by step. But don't worry about it. Okay, the last thing I now see is
sweetie.
don't worry about it.
Well, it's Jinx's turn. She'll leave in a bit, okay, baby? Did you have your ice cream? Okay. Can we talk about some food stuff right now? I need to share about Häagen-Dazs. Häagen-Dazs? How do you say it? Häagen-Dazs? 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 Yeah, Häagen-Dazs, right?
Häagen-Dazs.
They came out with these new dairy-free sorbets. Holy crap, dude. It is so good. I am in love. What, baby? Yeah. Like, honestly, I'm in love with their passion fruit sweet pear. Like, I could probably eat a whole quart of that if I could. Where? Oh, we have the ice cream downstairs, baby. Dad already bought it. But yeah. Love that stuff. I love that stuff. It's so good.
Yeah.
There's a lemon blueberry that I tried that's pretty solid, and they have a raspberry I'm dying to try too. They're just chilling in my freezer right now.
Nice. I'm gonna make a sorbet first.
Well, the nice thing about sorbet is that, it's very low in calories compared to ice cream. Like, one serving of ice cream is like up to 660 calories, depending on what kind it is. Whereas sorbet, the highest I've seen is like 90.
Just because,
Yeah, sweetie.
But it comes from late.
I know. Mama's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
ooh, I'm tempted to just do it. I'm gonna do it.
Sorbet is so bus. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What's your favorite flavor sorbet, Senna?
Wait, Dada. No,
Yes, sweetie.
these both. Both match.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I like to do to mine for ancient debris. Literally just go in. Oh, found some. Literally talking about it. See. I like going into a single direction and just mine until I find it. Right. Eventually, you will run into it, and if you strip mine two blocks apart from each other, you know, you will end up getting what you need. It's not the fastest way. It's not the flashiest way. A lot of people like making like bed explosions in the nether to get it. Nah, just, you know,
I don't even see what you're doing. What are you doing?
I'm mining for the ancient debris.
I don't
Well,
do that. I don't blow it up.
what's your method that you're saying you're doing?
So I like to strip mine for it specifically because, you know, you just make a hallway, like a 2x2, a 3x3, 2x3 or 3x3 hallway. You then go and just mine straight until you can't mine anymore. And then I end up, you know, turn like right here. Like I'm in this area here. I would probably stop mining. Then I would go 1, 2, 3 over. And then just mine backwards to the main hallway. Yeah, I know, lava. And just strip mine. So I already found one. So now I gotta keep going.
I mean, I thought you were talking about like you go in the. Do you make tunnels off your sides?
What do you mean?
So if you were to just make a single hallway, right,
Yes.
and then you walk back
I just
and you punch as far as you can mine in one direction to your left, and then as far as you can to your right, like just eye level, you will reveal all the
Found
possible
some.
ores, top, bottom, left, and right of that, on both sides, and see if there's anything worth a damn. And then you walk forward two spaces, and then do it again. You'll be able to cover quickly and efficiently, like a 16 wide area, 3 tall, a whole length. If you just make a hallway and go punch all the way into the left wall, all the way into the right wall. Do I see anything? No. Skip 1, skip 2, do it again. Just keep. If you do that, you cover. You cover everything.
I guess I do something similar. Because again, if you do a hallway and do strip mines, right? You go down one hallway, and then you hit an end. You move over 2, right? And then you come back the other way. You'll have that wall on the left, the wall on the right, the ceiling, the floor. And because you're going 2 in between, you're not missing anything. Maybe diagonal, you'll miss something. But the chances of you not getting something diagonal, you're still exposing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different blocks within a single hallway. And if you go 2 over, you're getting the other 6. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I do.
I get what you're saying too. Like there isn't a wrong way of doing it, but I feel like you're like doing either way exposes this.
If you're spacing 2 out, then you're doing a whole new unadjacent hallway. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
It's basically like the same thing in skipping, but if you do a hallway across, you're doing either way. You're going that reach. You're zigzagging a different zigzag.
Yeah, but we're exposing the same number of blocks as we do it without overlap.
Yeah, you're Zing over Emming.
Yes. I've already found 3, which is nice. Ah, and here's a 4th one. Found another one. I'm pretty lucky. Usually I don't find this many this quickly.
Yep.
Yeah. And I always like to mine around it because usually if you find one, there's more like within a few blocks of it. Not always, but enough to make you want to check.
Yeah. It usually doesn't take too long for, looking for entry for you. It builds up, but when you're on the mission, it kind of... Which is also why I didn't feel too terrible with family now. I'm taking these bets. Like, like, Dad sets him back, but he'll go figure it out.
Oh, absolutely.
But then I also watched the recap, and of course it has to be the perfect storm where THC is going to steal your stuff, so it coincided. So, I mean... Hold on 1 second.
Did you watch the recap clip?
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I was so sad. I was like,
I know. I felt so bad. I was like, you look like someone killed your puppy. Like you were so immediately upset, and of course it lines up that way where it was like, okay, let's talk the drama thing, and then we can tell people what we did. We have at least 7 watching.
yeah.
Um,
Well, we got a
but let's
couple. We got at least 3 others between the other 2 stream areas too.
all right. Only one of them's THZ secretly. So let's start it at my perspective for a second. So anybody who saw the stream yesterday would see, at least early on, how disappointed he was. But the day before, he spent the whole time gearing up an entire
Armor
diamond
set.
armor set so he can go back to a thing. Now, earlier that morning, even though I wasn't available much that night, earlier that morning, I had got up, made a hallway over to our stuff, and then I was just like, all right, cool. Like, he'll be ready. We'll either maybe he'll go down and he'll take care of some things, get his stuff, and we'll go back there together. But cool, we have an access there. Later when I get home, I'll have some kind of objective. I can go get my stuff. Maybe we'll loot the place up. I saw some ancient debris on the way that I couldn't pick up until I have my stuff, but I'll snag that, put it towards some things. All right, it's all good. So then I'm not quite available. And I noticed later when Juice returns my stuff, I was like, oh man. I was like upset and disappointed. So when I finally actually got back on my computer and when it scoped it out, I was a little salty about it. Crazy. More like someone taking the last sip of something. I was like, oh man, you went ahead and took the glory out of it. All right, well, so I come back, I take the ancient debris he snagged on his way back, and I just salty was like, this is mine, and I'm gonna log off right now. Bye. Figuring, then this is what I'm figuring is that it's an inconvenience, it's less than he wanted, but he's gonna have it back pretty quick if he does exactly what he's doing now, and he'll just press off. But not unbeknownst to me, there was another incident that same day. When he started his stream, he didn't have any of his diamonds in his armor. And you look so sad right off the bat when you're like, where's the netherrack thing? And you're like, I left a salty sign. So I was like, oh man, he put his stuff down. I'm like, well, I asked you not to. Well, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna leave. I'll be back. And then I see how you put that together. You're like, where's my stuff? Like, where's my diamonds? Where's my diamond set? And I don't know anything about that, but like, I'm also not on to speak for it. You go over and like, once you just like went over and you're like,
I saw the sign. I read the sign.
I know that from the get-go you were like, I don't think you would have done that. But I also was like, I could see the crush in the you think that I did though too. You were like, hold on, this is why. Well, I don't think he would, but it looks like he did. Like, and you were just so sad, and I was like, oh, now I feel bad. I wouldn't have like those. Why did those have to happen at the same time? Why did he have to go ahead and gank a thing at the exact same time? I'm going to be a salty one on the way out. It was it's not funny, but I was like, oh.
Well, I'm laughing about it now because it's hilarious in retrospect.
Crushed your stream immediately. You got on, you're like, I guess, and I'm like, that sucks. I thought you would pop on the stream and then it'd be like, oh, well, that's an inconvenience. I don't have the debris I thought I did. Oh, well, I must have upset him. Well, I'll apologize later. Okay, let me just go get some more ancient debris. We'll take care of business. Lo and behold, you get on and you can't do any of it. You don't have your armor, you don't have your diamonds, you have nothing. And you're like, well, what the hell did I just spend all that stream doing? And I'm like, I felt so bad when I was like, oh, damn, juice.
But it wasn't you. It wasn't you. And then you came on and you were like, okay, now I'm mad for you because you didn't deserve that. You deserved me being salty, but you didn't deserve this.
Yeah, like, I'll piss and moan about a little something here and there. Cause see, and I thought about some ways to do this afterwards, but see, I would have. Is that a creeper? Or is that? Yeah, that is a creeper. You dirty hoe! Get out of here! Crap. Well, that happens. yeah, I went ahead and I was like, oh, man, I want to go ahead and prank and do some things. If I had like a backup, I would totally have like lined some TNT under your thing to like mess with you and be like, what the hell, dude? And then I just would have restored.
Yep.
To which case I realized I can't do that because I'm not on the realm. But then I also realized the way that I could have done that. I could have structure filed your whole area, and then I could have just
Put it back
done it,
after.
and then been like, yeah, and then just reloaded the structure file. And I thought about that after, like, damn, I should have done that. Not really, but like, I wanted to. I wasn't on when you got on either, so I wouldn't have wanted it to go off without me there to like change it. But yeah, once on the mystery, you're like, oh, but where's your armor? And it's like, oh, well, let's go solve it. So,
So-
anyways, for those listening, how is it like? How is it like to have responsibilities? Shoot,
Oh, like being adults.
everyone.
Let me put it this way. It doesn't get easier. You just learn how to deal with it. But it doesn't get easier. Life isn't
comes
easy.
with
Life isn't
alcohol.
simple.
But it comes with alcohol and a promise of death. So
The sweet release.
it doesn't sound like much now, but it gets better.
Yep.
That part gets.
I actually had someone from work. Why can't I be a chud? And freeload forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time out. Time out. Just because we're streaming all this time doesn't mean we're freeloaders, okay? Alright? I hope that's not a shot at us.
No. Why can't? No, they just want to be. They just want to pause time and be a freeloader forever.
Oh,
Not
okay.
us.
Alright.
They
Okay.
want no responsibilities. They don't want to. They want someone to exist. And look, so do I. I wish I could go back
And be a
on
cat.
my parents.
Be a house cat.
Yeah, I'd love to be a cat. You know, just pause time and be like, you're at the prime age to keep this up for eternity. I'm gonna be a child for eternity. You just do your thing. Give me an
Dude, I
advice.
literally have my cat just sitting on my lap right now while I'm playing, purring her head off.
That's the life.
Sometimes I want to be a tree. No, I mean, yeah. Especially with all the
2025,
carbon
man.
emissions, you'd
You
be
can
breathing in real easy.
Yeah, 2025 too. You can identify as anything you want to, so might as
Yeah.
well just be a tree.
There you go. What kind of tree would you be? If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be, Johnny?
If I okay. I don't remember the name of it. But I think it's in like Japan or something or some place. I don't know. Honestly, just some place. The most poisonous tree. in
Oh,
all
I know which one
of-
you're. It's
you
called the Gimpy Gimpy.
can't-
The Gimpy Gimpy.
Yeah, you can't touch it at all.
Nope.
You will have chemical burns if you so much as even touch the bark
Yup.
or the leaf.
Yup.
If you stood under it while it was raining, it would leak onto you. And
Oh, that's a
destroy
different
you.
tree.
Ate
That's a
up
different
fruit.
tree. Yes. I thought you
No,
meant the
same-
Gimpy
same-
Gimpy plant. That guy. So the Gimpy Gimpy plant is the one
No,
they
I'm
thought.
talking about a tree.
Yes, the most toxic tree in the world.
Yeah, but in like if you were to like, eat the fruit, you burn up from the inside. Oh,
Yep.
it's a tree. So like, I don't remember exactly the name of it, but yeah, I'd be that tree. I'd be like, stay away from me.
See, if I was a tree,
So, yeah, what would you be?
I'd probably be a fig tree. A ficus,
A
I
fig?
guess. Yeah. They have nice big leaves.
Okay.
They're usually in tropical weathers, like in Colombia and Italy and Greece. You know, people tend to leave me alone. But they also admire me and use me as a house plant. I'd be chilling in an Apple store. They literally get fig trees to decorate Apple stores. The flagship stores, at least.
Okay. Figs.
Hmm.
Then you'd hope to like be in an Apple store, but what ends up happening is you end up in a fig Newton.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, while delicious, damn.
Can we talk about how fig Newtons are definitely underrated? They're old reliable. They're good.
Yeah, actually, okay. So sorry, connected thought, still about Big Noons. Um, Big Noons are good, and I don't know many people that will debate that. But in case you are ever curious, the Pop-Tart snack thing, like Pop-Tart makes a a bite size edible Pop-Tart thing to do. It's a Fig Noon. It's there. That's what it is. I thought it was gonna be crumbly and weird and get bad texture. I was just like, I don't want tiny Pop Tarts. It's gonna be all crusty. It's gonna be weird. No, it's a Fig Newton. They made Fig Newtons.
Mini Newtons.
So yeah, so straight up. No, I mean a little smaller, but basically they're slightly smaller Fig Newtons. But if you're ever curious about them, they're good, but because they're Fig Newtons.
I've had them before. I got them for Angelina and Nunzio to snack on for school. I stole a bag.
Yeah, then you.
But yes. But yeah, there's more to the story, but we're gonna wait till a little bit later. We want to see if the so-and-so thief makes an appearance.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna let you take it from there on what exactly next happened. I mean, I'm not sure if it will, but
Dude, I'm not really good. I'm not really the best. What, Angelina? Because the iPad is dead. You gotta plug it in, baby. So, I'm not really good at telling stories. I'm good at adding to stories. So, if you want to continue the story, go right ahead. I'm more than happy to jump in when I can. Angelina, come here. Can I see it?
I'm tired, but you're not good at telling stories. You sit there and tell stories. Well, anyways, in short, people, after a very thorough investigation online,
Sakura cherry
we
blossoms.
finally-
Nice.
we finally found our culprit, and we left him a very special present in his chest for when he returned.
Yeah, we didn't just extract our revenge. I stripped him of the armor that he stole from me that he was wearing and put it in my ender chest. Stripped him of what he had in his inventory, in his player's inventory, and destroyed it, which wasn't mine. Whatever was mine, I kept. And yes, we left him a little bit of a surprise, which we will share later in the stream for funsies. Revenge, yes,
Yeah, I mean,
it was not just revenge, it was penance.
I can show you the screenshot.
Oh, go for it.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to
Careful,
take a
Angelina.
screenshot. Let's see. Oh, it's realm stories. Well, should we just add it as a story?
Add it to the round stories. At this point, we might as well.
Yeah. So that this was where his bed was. Oops. Is that a beach? What a beach that was. I'm just so glad that
Dude, I bet you it played out exactly the way we reenacted it. Exactly the way we reenacted it.
I am so glad that it did. We know exactly where it happened.
How it happened.
So I don't know how long ago that TH has been around, but I mean, how long do you think it will take before he pops around and be like, oh hey guys, how's it going?
I don't know. Like, honestly, like, what really upset me the most, like, at the beginning, I was kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe he ended up getting himself in a situation where he ended up like losing his stuff and he needed to borrow it and wanted to go and get his stuff back, and then he kind of ended up in like an unalive loop where he kept getting unalived and coming back and unalived, and so he got like frustrated and just grabbed the diamond because it was fully enchanted to get like improve his chances to get his things back. But no, he was like 14,000 blocks away. Man not just took the stuff, the dude ran. He was a fugitive.
He literally robbed the bank. And he's like, I'm going to Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah. He was gone. Gone. Just left everything else behind.
He was definitely on a good journey. I don't really know what it was. He wasn't super far away, but also pretty far away.
Dude, 7,000 blocks, both X and Z. That's a total of 14,000 blocks traveled. 14,000.
Yeah, I mean,
dude was gone.
That's less than 1,000 in the nether, though, too. We don't know how he did or what he was doing. I don't know. I think he was just on a journey. Either way, he's a thief.
Yeah. He could, if he had left a sign saying, "Hey, I borrowed the armor, be back," wouldn't have cared. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded at all. I'm like, okay, cool. He's on a journey. I'll let him borrow it. I'm cool with that. Because again, he's played with me in the old hardcore world. Like, he was chill in that world, right? It was just the betrayal. And you know, he really, like, we called him our favorite Brit. Like, for real. Like, I really was like, oh, this guy's cool.
I said mine was Tom Holland.
What?
You've been calling him your favorite Brit.
Yeah, well, the betrayal is really what got me the most.
What?
And that's my thing. I'm sure it's something like that. Like, he's like, oh, I just took it. And yeah, I mean, he probably just made an idiot and trying to be smart ass about it. But yeah, he didn't leave a sign. The thing is, he took it all. Like, he didn't. It's not they took your armor and left your diamonds. To like, oh well, then I'll do it again. That sucks that I have to enchant it. But like, oh well, I'll make another set. He didn't just take your diamonds and leave you your armor set so you could use. He took everything. Like, the only option you would have is go mine for more diamonds and try to build it all up in square one.
Yeah, and and they think like he had the stuff on him, like all the good stuff. He had it on his player, so he figured, oh, if I keep it on my player and I don't put it in a chest, then he won't be able to access it. He won't be able to get it. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got all of it. Yes, Angelina.
Okay, bring you to school.
Yes, I'll bring you to school tomorrow. Yeah, no.
Alright, well,
Like, you don't, like, we may seem, like, chill, I'm assuming, like, you know, millennials, older millennials, but, like, don't think that we don't know how to work computers. Don't think we don't know how to mess with code, right? Do not speak to us about the code, about the what is it, Johnny? Say it.
I don't know the quote. In fact, I'm not the one who actually read that book. You were the one.
Yeah, but what's the quote? What is it that he said? Aslan says,
I don't know. I vaguely
"Do not speak of me. Do not speak to me of the
whatever magic. Don't I don't know. Don't you speak to me with the elder magic? I was like, there.
Yeah.
It's written. Like, it's a game that
I've been playing Minecraft since it was in beta. Before there was a hunger bar. I know how the game works. Like, intimately. I may not know how to use redstone as good as Johnny, but the ins and outs of how the game works. Yeah, you don't F with me, dude. That was dirty what he did. And then you got Johnny here, who's like, again, a redstone whiz. Between the two of us, it was like we had the infinity stone with all of the infinity gauntlet with all the stones. Like, we could make reality what we want with it in this world. Wow. Look at this. Dang, dude. Jackpot.
Ooh.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've
See, there's
never
your
gotten a cluster this big ever. That's crazy.
You're lucky.
Go.
I said you're lucky.
Where's the
Yeah, I
Phantom?
am lucky,
Come
baby.
down here. Come attack me. Don't disappear, Phantom. Come after me. It's getting daylight. Come hither now.
It's
No,
oh,
don't
don't
touch
talk
it.
to me of the old magic witch. I was there when it was written.
Yeah. No, Phantom, come back. Just let me hit you before you burn alive. No. Okay. That's fair. I'll get wrecked. Alright, well, I'm good. Yeah.
Dude, maybe for the stream we should just reenact it. Just for S's and G's so people can see what we basically did and how we envisioned it happening. And it pretty much did. Oh man, it was just the satisfaction of knowing that everything fell into place.
Well, you got that world back up. We have every possibility to just be like, okay, let's just take that, blow it up. I mean, I can I'll find a flat spot and punch it in. Like my little T-Rex.
Yeah.
Or my little raptor. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think, how much ancient debris do I actually need? For every item I need 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Every item you need
5,
4.
6. And then
And
I
you need
have
4.
the 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40. Plus the diamond horse armor, 40. So that's
Why do you need-
44.
Why do you need 4 per piece?
For ancient debris, because you need 4 ancient debris to make 4 ancient scraps. And then you combine 4 ancient scraps with 4 gold to make an ingot to then, you know, turn diamond stuff into ancient debris. I mean, to turn it into
4
netherite.
ancient debris for a scrap?
Huh?
It takes 4 ancient debris for 1 scrap?
No, it takes 4 ancient debris to turn into 4 scraps to then combine with 4 ingots of gold to make 1 netherite ingot.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so yeah, each piece needs 4 ancient debris.
So I'll need like 48 total
Dada.
to netherite
Dada.
everything. What, Angelina?
You got the 9.
Well,
You
I mean,
got the
4,
1
8,
and the
16,
9.
32,
You got 91.
32 for
I mean, you got.
a set.
I mean, you got. You got
36 if you include a secondary pickaxe and a help.
190.
Well, see, that's the thing that I do differently,
91.
Angelina. That's something I do different. So where the diamond and the where we have 2 pickaxes, 1 silk touch and 1 fortune 3. I intentionally leave my silk touch diamond so I can visually tell the difference between the 2 quickly.
Sure, okay, so even if it's 34. So,
Okay, that's
it's
a lot of
34
gases. Right, Dada?
bits.
What was that, Johnny?
I said so it's like 34 bits. You really need. What was I doing? I'm trying to go back to my base to put stuff away and I keep forgetting. And I don't know why I never get anything done. Because I lost in
What's sweetie?
Was that a lot of gases, right? It
That
was.
did sound like a lot of angry ghasts, yes. UNC alert? Unk alert? What does that mean? Well, I know what unk means. We were thinking totally different things. Revenge. Fun skis. Wait, I think I understand a little now. Well, you guys were teens when the uprise of tech was coming, so I guess you did know how. Exactly. That's why that quote is so perfect, right? Don't think we don't know how to use technology. We were there when it was birthed. When computers first became...
the rise and the fall of the compact disc.
Yes.
We were the first to touch our hands the technology of burning a CD.
Yes.
And now people are like, what the fuck's a CD?
Yeah.
Not really, but
Dude, and what stinks is CDs are still the superior form of listening to things. Wave is lossless. And people are like, yeah, well, you know, you can have lossless audio, but you know what's not lossless? Bluetooth. You lose audio quality by playing things via wirelessly. Whereas if you throw a disc on in a system, you're ripping it and playing it directly from it. There's no wireless. What, Angelina?
What's it there? How do you make a name tag?
who the heck is my...
You use paper and iron, baby.
Then just up right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It only works that way here because of the common sense add-on, baby. Usually you can't do
it's
that.
copper. Paper and copper.
Paper and copper, sorry.
2 pieces of paper and a piece of copper.
I forgot what I was saying before she interrupted me. I want CDs. I want CDs so bad. I can never find them. I want physicals. Well, I can tell you where you can get CDs. Just what are you gonna play them on? Unless you have an old car with a CD player.
I mean, we still have the ability for CD players. I mean, everyone's computer nearly has a disk drive. You can get a Walkman. It's actually, I heard something about the Walkman's making a comeback because people are trying to be retro. And I was like, that's gross that my history is your retro. Like,
I mean, to be fair, isn't that what's going on with records?
oh, it is. It is. But that's burning CDs.
Oh my god. Did she really ask what's burning CDs?
See, okay, hold on. Let me pause. Hard pause for a second. That's exactly what I mean. When, you know, when I first heard someone ask their child, they're like, do you know what I mean when I say if I asked you to burn a CD? And she's like, lighting it on fire? Like, what like, she had no idea. And I was like, gross. We watched the CD become a thing. We watched 8 tracks and tapes leave and CDs become rise, records going down. And then suddenly, and we saw the rewritable in the writing the CD. And then burn it. Wow. Yeah. Yes, we used to burn burn CDs.
Yep. So you know how people make mixtapes? Are you familiar with mixtapes? I didn't see her reply. I can't see right now if she said yes or no.
Yeah, I don't know. Indeed.
Yes.
You?
So yeah, so with mixtapes, before you would get a CD and you would use a computer with a CD burner and you would use iTunes to make a playlist from the MP3s that you ripped from your CDs. You know, we're talking about ethical ways of gaining your music. You would rip your CDs. Angelina, I'm talking, please. And then you would rip them on the CD and make a mix CD, right? You would throw it in your car and you would just listen to it. Man, you know what else? They have no idea what it's like to have to pull out a CD binder in the middle of a highway while trying to swap out to something else.
That's how my brother got into a rollover with a safety clean septic truck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, piracy. No, hold on. Piracy? Yeah, on one hand, I'm not even going to lie and say, yeah, it was a lot of piracy. LimeWire and FrostWire later on ruined many computers, and we all had weird mixes of something. But to be fair, things are also a little different there. Like,
it was the only way to get live versions of songs. It was the only way to get EPs from albums from bands that, you know, got famous, but they made their songs available on those services to kind of get exposure. I have EPs of
music. We burn our CDs for people to give out. Like,
dude, I have EPs from Evanescence, Thrice, Rise Against that you cannot find anywhere.
Here's something. I'm gonna see if I can still find it. I still have the stash box. That's a pile of CD cases.
Yeah,
Style stash box.
yeah,
All right, so
Yes, I do.
I have all these bad boys. I have a Rise Against CD still.
Yep. Is that the Sufferer and the Witness? Dude, that album is solid. That's another. You know what? She should listen to that. Listen to the Sufferer and the Witness. That album, no skips. No skips.
Yeah.
Every song, banger.
So good. Exella, see, a friend's old band. 2018 though, which is ironic.
Yeah.
It wasn't all that far ago. Cases Jesse made, even though there's no current CD in that one. Silence and We Say Goodbye. CD. This is a burn. It has a young version of me and Jesse on the CD. Jesse made these up. So.
Oh, I see
apparently I'm
some
on the side
sand.
cover. But
I just
wild,
have
yeah,
walk.
CDs. That's where it's at.
Yep. I still have all of mine too. I hope that one day when this little one here gets old enough and she goes through like my old stuff, she'll be like, Dada, what are these? And then I'll pull out a CD player that I bought like at like a yard sale or at like a flea market and be like, let me show you, Angelina. And then just get her to listen to all my music.
Well, I mean, that might be a thing that's going to exist again, where we're back because of micro etching and stuff. Like, potentially, there is the possibility with tech advancements and
I just know
lasers
where
being
is this.
far more,
Wait, I know.
dense.
Mom, I
We
know
might be
where
able
they
to
are.
use CDs again because it looks like we're able to start storing hundreds of gigabytes onto CDs now. Not exactly in a mass market situation quite yet, but like that could come back. But instead of like for us, it's like, oh, hey, here's play this CD and you have 12 tracks. You might be like, here's my entire music library, daughter, in the CD.
Yes, Angelina.
So it might make a comeback.
All right, we'll see. That's okay.
Anyways. What were we doing?
Well, I am trying
you're
to.
mining.
I know you put on
Yep.
the red one.
I'm at 24, so I need 20 more. Actually, how much do I have in my in my chest at home? I forgot I had some in there.
There.
So I'm at 30. I need 18 more.
Combined, we have combined we have 12. There's 6 there. How many do you have? You're at 30.
Yes, I'm at 24, counting the 6 back home.
Oh, 24 counting the 6.
Yes.
Okay.
25?
So yeah,
25?
you need like 30. You need 10.
Count them.
You need 4 more?
uh-huh.
No, you need 10 more.
Ow, my eye!
didn't mean
Oh my goodness, you literally like poked me, Angelina.
I didn't mean to.
Please be more careful.
Okay.
Y'all saw that, right?
Alright.
She literally went boop right in my eye. Say sorry.
I'm gonna make some eyes of Ender
Do it up.
I did it.
to make an attempt at finding a thing. Even if we don't quite activate it as much as like
Just finding it so we know where it is. I'm cool with that.
I'd rather find it. And again, I'm not a real personally. I'm not a fight the dragon person, anyways. When I get into that,
Well,
I
you've
feel it's
never
pretty
fought it, so
frustrating.
you have to. You have to fight it this
Well,
time.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
see
totally
that.
will. But like, actually, you know what? That's going to be difficult because
She's my little
we
me.
can't just. Well, because without an escape, we can't go into the end without killing the dragon to escape it. Typically, I just bring my chest with me, I enter there, and then I do the load it in my ender chest and off myself.
Yeah, that's a way of doing it.
That's usually how I tend to deal with that. But all right, you know what?
Well, just to let you know, I've got a ton of what do you call it? I've got a ton of nether quartz if you need it.
Oh, that's the thing I wanted to get some material of. I can't fit it more in this chest. This chest is pretty maxed out, but I'm trying to make sure I have a version of
Can't see,
everything,
baby.
including this ancient debris is going to have to become something. So you're saying it takes 4 ancient debris to become scrap?
No, you turn the ancient debris into scrap. It's a 1-to-1 conversion, but then you need 4 scraps and 4 gold ingots to make a single ancient debris ingot. And then you use the 1 ingot for 1 item.
And,
We also need to get a bunch of diamonds because how are we going to make more netherite upgrades without the diamonds? Each netherite upgrade is going to be yeah.
That's the thing. Hold on. These guys, I want to get them to their higher thing, because then if we can deconstruct their... Okay, hold on. I need emeralds, and I need to buy diamond pants. Because if I can buy from them diamonds, and then
We can break them down.
We have a source of diamonds. Maybe, I know it's not efficient, but it is a source. And I have tons of diamonds, actually. Not tons, but you have a pretty good amount of diamonds.
But no, you're right. We can convert emeralds into diamonds and break them down to more diamonds with the common sense add-on, and that's how we can duplicate the or replicate the upgrades. That's really good thinking, Johnny. Nice. I didn't even think of that.
Ooh, come on, Riker. Alright, well, I'll come back to you later when you're refreshed. How about you, Picard? Good. We're that much closer to the set. So I have the zombie villager. So I got Riker, I got Picard. Who do you think I got over there?
Kirk and Spock.
I have Riker, I have Picard.
Yep. So name the other one, Kirk and Spock.
No, not Kirk and Spock.
Yeah. Oh, you only got one?
Only one.
Oh,
Take a good guess. Think about it. Continuity.
Data.
Yeah.
Data? Is it Data?
Data.
Nice. If it wasn't Data, it would have been Lamar Burton's character, the one with the visor. What's his name?
Oh my God, I wanted to say Georgie. I can't remember.
His character.
I mean, yeah, it's so stupid that I can't remember, but yeah, okay. Yeah, his character for sure. Because oh my God, okay, hold on. Now I have to know what the fuck is his name? Geordie. Not Georgie, Geordie.
Geordie.
LaFord. There we go. I'm like, it's close, but I'm very wrong. Yeah, so diamond horse armor, nice. I love the areas of crafting recipe. That's Very pleasurable. It's very appreciated. It seems so silly that was a loot item for so long.
Well, the only reason that that's there is because of common sense. It's not actually vanilla.
Oh, what? You're saying that we can craft force armor because of cheats?
It's not a cheat. It's a common sense add-on. It's part of the add-on.
That's cheating.
Well, that's the same as
No, it
breaking down.
isn't.
That's the same as breaking down diamond armor into diamonds. That's part of the add-on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm totally with the cheating, for advantages. But
I'm not cheating.
oh shit, that's a fair amount of diamonds, dog.
Well, how many does it take to make a pair of leggings? Like 7, right? So you're getting what, 6 or 5 back?
I mean, I guess that's a lot more than I thought. Boots 3.
Is it really just 1 less than what it takes to make it? I feel that needs a
don't know,
balance.
but
That's need a balancing. I think it should be 30 per, you should only get like 60% back. Not just 1 less.
Well, that's not a setting you chose, right?
No. That's just how it is.
No, but like, holy crap, man, that's so I just got 27 diamonds from 6 emeralds. 6 emeralds out of these guys to get 27 diamonds. Now check this back out. Now I can sell it back to them, each diamond, for more emeralds.
Boom. Infinite money hack. You found it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you would do with books, right? I would do a raid. I would defeat the raid. I would get the hero of the town, like, discount. You would buy book shelves for 1 emerald and then sell it back to them when you break them down for 1 emerald a book. So you would triple your emerald output by buying the books and then selling the bookshelves and selling them the bookshelves back. So this is the same thing,
I
only
got bookshelf.
with the diamonds and emeralds.
I got bookshelf.
And that's vanilla Minecraft, the bookshelves and books.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
same.
it's this is that. Yeah.
So
And now I'm just gonna see. We know how much. Okay, so 6. All right, so chest plates and leggings are the best returns. So there's, yeah, dog. We have 27 more diamonds. In fact, THC can have them. We're fine. We don't need him. We have diamonds and we have armor.
well, now we do. So unfortunate that, you know, in order to have access to our stuff, you have to be approved on our land claim.
Well, hold on. You have it pretty wide open for everybody. Did you potentially go specifically to his name and restrict his ability to?
No, you have to be approved to interact with stuff. Everyone has the ability to walk on the land, but that's as much as they're able to do and eat.
Okay, yeah. Man, that'd be a damn shame. Oh, that's probably why you couldn't do anything. Now I kind of feel bad.
Why?
Tech Father was on a little earlier before you got on,
Yeah.
and part of me was like, oh yeah, just tell. I was gonna like, not that he's pretty self-sufficient. He builds himself up.
Yeah.
But I was gonna be like, like come on by, grab anything you need. I mean, even if it's just a little bit of coal or some pieces of iron or literally whatever, man. But I didn't say that to him. I was just gonna invite him, or I would assume he would have like found his way over. But that's right. He can't interact with anything. He can't. If people can't open chests, they can't open the chicken chest. So he can't get food. If he can't come over to mine and open my chest, he can't get materials. If he can't get into your base, he can't. Because didn't you have it interacting with chests, but you lock the doors?
Something like that, yeah. So he can access the chest because I have gates on my basement floor, not doors. And so he can reach the chest, but he just can't get in there.
Okay.
And the chicken
Alright.
cooker's outside, so he can still access that easily. Are you in the world, Angelina? Good.
Boom.
All right, I'm at 35.
There's the scrap. Ooh. Yeah, you're nearly there.
Yes, baby.
You got. Wait, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys.
And
You
throw
got.
that.
You got 6 of them.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, baby.
Look,
I see.
you got 6.
Yeah. Making my way back.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
Fast and homebound.
Every time I hear that song, I just think of what's the name of the actor? Terry Crews.
Very hat.
Yeah, in the car.
Yeah.
And
I need you.
I want you.
And I want but I can't fall
Into the sky, and maybe time will pass us by.
in my head, I always hear
Elemental Fire. Dude, we got a new chat person.
Hey.
New chat dropped. Hello, guys. Oh my god, dang, you guys are doing so good. Last time I remember watching y'all, guys kept dying in the lava and the nether.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for giving us the info, dude.
Oh.
Now we got diamond armor. We got netherite. Look at this. I've got 35-inch debris. We're killing it. We're killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. We got this shit.
And thanks for the follow, Element Fires. Look at that. Woo! He gave us a follow.
I feel like this should be like TikTok, one of those TikTok things, like POV. You just started the world, and now it's yours. Yeah, you the world.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we got Elemental Fires, you got to hear this story. All right, we're gonna give you a quick recap, right? So a few episodes ago. Hold on, internet. So a few episodes ago, like 2 episodes ago, me and Johnny ended up going to the Nether, and that's right, we ended up getting like unalived by pigs and lava a whole bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
So what ended up happening is that we decided we wanted to go back and avenge our death by going to the bastion that we were at and basically John Wick all of the piglins. Just no survivors. So in the process of doing so, right, I ended up making a whole diamond armor chest set. I ended up enchanting it all, like literally spent like a good portion, majority of the episode preparing for it. And then when I went over there, just slaughtered everyone. I think I actually in the stream said that I pulled an Anakin. No survivors. Even the baby piglins. Gone. And so afterwards, when I got back, I ended up putting everything away. I got some of Johnny's stuff back because he had told me he made the pathway to get there. But me being a scrub didn't read the whole text. And I ended up getting his stuff when he wanted to be the one to do it himself. Not only that, he wanted to do it with me. And I didn't realize that. And so he got mad. I logged off. Well, you were mad. You can be mad. You were mad.
Mad's a strong word. I mean, outwardly in some ways, because I was being salty about it. I was like, oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, but no, it's a video game, and it's my stuff. I'm like, all you did was bring stuff back. I'm like, and what annoyed me was I was just like, God dang it, I did stuff in the morning with the expectation to do things tonight, or at least do it later. Go get my things. It's like an OCD pet peeve thing. I like picking my things up. So I was annoyed, but I wasn't like mad. I was just like, I'm just gonna leave this thing being like, what the hell? And then I will deal with this later. But that's not where the story stops.
No, that is not the end of this tale. There's more. There's drama. There's betrayal. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that happened. So, all right, I log on. I start the stream the next day. And I jump in and I'm like, all right, guys, yesterday we ended up going. We got our revenge. We ended up getting our stuff back, got Johnny his stuff back. So now today we're going to spend the time to go into the nether, and we're going to find the rest of the ancient debris, and we're going to convert this diamond armor into ancient netherite armor. And then we'll throw on like what is it? The silent armor trim that we found from the ancient city. Our first one, which was super lucky. We got it on the first try. The rarest trim in the game. And I log on, I go to my base, I look in the chests, the diamond armor's gone. I couldn't find it anywhere. I went in all the chests, I went in all the barrels, nothing. And while doing so, I also looked around and I noticed all my diamonds are gone too. So I'm like thinking in my head originally, like, all right, you know what? If the diamond armor's gone, I can make more. It's not a big deal. We have an XP farm with the armadillos. It'll take like 20 minutes, but whatever. I can spend time making another set. And if I can get the other set back, I'll give Angelina the second one. And then I look, there's no diamonds. So I didn't even have diamonds to make another set. So I'm all like, oh, I wonder what happened. And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe Johnny needed it for something. Maybe he logged on and he wanted to like use it. He might have watched the stream. Let me go and check his base. Maybe he has it in his chest and he just forgot to bring it back. And then I walk over there and then I see his chest still in the middle where I left it. And then when I walk over, there's a sign on there that says, listen, dog, I know you were trying to mean well, but, you know, I asked you not to do it and you did it anyway. And my heart sank.
Oh.
My heart...
So yeah, those two lining up together, those two events lining up together. Yeah, no, he looked real sad right in that moment. I was like, oh, dang it. Like that.
Like, it's like...
not the way that's supposed to go, because now it absolutely, he's like, look, I don't think he would have done that. But also, it looks exactly like I just robbed him blind, logged off, and went, shh. You dog.
Yeah. So, like, I deep down in my heart, I knew he wouldn't have taken the diamond armor. But I know for a fact he was upset. And so I felt really wicked bad about that. So, at that moment, I read the text, the whole text. I read it to the chat. I read it in the stream. Yes, Angelina.
Look at me. So, to do that.
Yes.
And then so.
You're doing the zombie farm. That's right.
So I'll open and close it, and then the zombie just come down, and then it was like this. Wait, when this own. Then when I killed it, it just died.
Good job, baby.
What?
Get that XP so you can start enchanting stuff. So, back to the story, right? So, I'm like, alright, so I know Johnny didn't take it. But I know he wouldn't have taken that. I know Johnny didn't take the diamond armor, but I know he's upset. So I read the text out loud in the chat. I say I'm a bad person and a bad friend, and next time I should listen to him and I'm able to read the whole thing because I don't want to upset him, right? He would have taken the time to read my text. I shouldn't have skimmed his, right? And so I send him a text like, hey, man, I know you're upset. I'm really sorry. You know, I hope you know that I won't do it again. And then sure enough, 2 minutes later, he logs on. He's like, listen, man, just da-da-da-da-da. Don't do it again. I'm like, did you take my diamond armor? I was like, no, you said you were watching the stream. It's like, and by the way, I didn't take your diamond armor. Like, what? It's like, no, that wasn't... What's the matter, Angelina?
Well, I didn't exactly say it like that. I wasn't like, I didn't take your shit. No. What's funny is I actually didn't get your text until I was already on. I was on. I was talking to you. I get the text as I'm like signed in, and then I was like, oh, hi, I guess. So there was like there was a delay in that one, but I was watching the stream for a little bit between when I got home and when I was able to like hop on, and I remember you seemed low, but you were like, I was like, oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's doing something totally different. I was like, oh, well, I thought you would have been doing what you're doing right now. I thought you would have been down mining for ancient debris to be like, oh, where's the ancient? Well, all right, well, let me just go. Like, that's what I expect you to be doing. You're doing other things, and you're like, I really wish I knew where that ancient debris or the diamond armor went, and my diamonds and the ancient debris. And then I clicked because saw that diamonds were missing when I logged back in the second time earlier in the morning. And I just thought that maybe, even though the board did not say it, I thought maybe you popped on, you saw some debris was missing, and then you were like, what's happening? And took all your valuable things and just was like, let me hold on. So I thought you may have taken it, and in general, but apparently not. So when you were like, oh, I don't know where my armor is, I was like, oh, then he doesn't even know where it is? I was like, once I got on, I was like, I heard that. I was like, I have the debris. It's over here. It's in my hiding chest. But yeah, the diamonds. What the fuck?
So,
I didn't think THC would have done it either. But I guess
well,
so.
we didn't think he would. And, you know, at that point, we're like, hold on a second. And we went on. So this is what we did, right? We started becoming detectives, right? Yes, this is a realm. This is a realm, elemental fire. So... It's okay, Angelina. Don't worry. So we're like, all right, we can check to see who was on. So we go over here, right? We check the timeline. And we see, okay, the only other person who was on between when we were playing and we came back on was THZ. Now, THZ was this cool dude that we thought was like, oh, he's some British kid. He's really cool. Sounds like a lot of fun. He's been part of the stream. We had an obituary for like a few villagers that we had to sacrifice. That's another story for another thing. Or go back and watch previous videos, right? Our previous streams. And I'm like, you know what? I started making excuses for him. Like, maybe he found, like, we saw that, hold on. We saw in the realm stories that he found a pillager captain and he defeated it. Right? It's like maybe he was caught up in like a death loop. At this point, I don't care. I'm using the word. And he just kept dying over and over again. And so he was like, maybe he's like, I'm going to get that diamond armor I saw him use to kind of get my stuff back. I'll give it back to him when I'm done. And maybe he ran out of time. He couldn't bring it back. And Johnny was being more realistic, being like, nah, he stole your shit. Fuck him. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. We don't know for sure. Yeah. And then finally, right, once the stream was over, I'm like, okay.
Can somebody sleep?
I can't sleep right now, Angelina, but Johnny might. Angelina needs you to sleep. So I'm like, all right, time for me to use my technical knowledge skills. Because most people don't know this. I'm sharing it now on the stream. I work in information technology. I repair stuff. I went to college for networking and security. I used to
sleep when you took my bed.
Angelina, you took his bed. So I worked for mortgage companies for security and networking, and I know how to do stuff. And not only that, Angelina, please. Not only that, but I also been playing Minecraft since beta, before there were hunger bars, before like there was a nether, before there was an end, before there was. I've been playing since 2012, right? So I know how the game works, right? So I got in, I ended up finding out where his exact location was, his player location. I found out exactly what he had on, so he was wearing my diamond armor. I was able to see what he had in his inventory, and then I forcefully extracted it from him, placed it in my ender chest, and then at that point we're like, all right, this is his coordinates. Johnny, go check them out. And he went and found the coordinates. And sure enough, there was a chest there with a bed. And then inside the chest was a bunch of stuff from a pillager's outpost. So like, all right, you know what? If this was a jury, he'd be convicted. All right? He was caught red-handed. He had the stuff. He was in the time, and he was in the time and place. There was no one else who could have done it. It was him, right? So we're like, all right. We need to teach him a lesson. You don't just go and take someone's fully enchanted diamond armor and all their diamonds and then hoof it 14,000 blocks away. As Johnny put it, he was on his way to Mexico. He was crossing the border. Right? So we're like, all right, we got to get him back.
He was like Blue Streak. You know, he came in, he pretended to be a cop for a second, he was all cool, he got inside, he literally took the diamonds and ran for the border.
Yeah.
I love that reference. It's a good movie. If you guys have never seen Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence, one of his best movies. Hilarious.
Which might be a little bit dating too. I mean, some people might be like,
Well, some of
Yeah, what was
some of the jokes might not hold up. So I don't remember all the jokes. I just know it was a funny movie. If it's problematic, please forgive us. It was a product of its time. All right,
No,
sorry.
it's just an older movie. I'm sure some people are like Blue Streak. What the heck's that?
There's a white pumpkin.
Like the dude from
Yeah.
Bad Boys.
There's white pumpkin.
Yep, the dude from Bad Boys, the not Will Smith one. All right. So we decided we're gonna teach him a lesson. Now, Johnny, where I know a lot about how the game works, Johnny is a redstone and command block whiz. So he has a world where he just
let's be
does
clear
nothing.
about their differences
Huh?
real fast. So just to be clear about the differences real fast, we have very interesting play styles. Like he's a go after things. I'm a build, not a builder, but like I'm a build and create kind of guy. My where he like plays with potions and tries to learn a lot of the inner mechanics. I like to leverage the mechanics. So I've gotten into redstone, command blocks. I have a whole command world with a whole bunch of things. You know, I'll sit there and leverage mechanics. Like I love playing a super flat world where you need to understand the idiosyncrasies. Or I like to make things that aren't supposed to be in a way, through a command block kind of way. Or just understanding like an escape room. Like I like to design in a program style kind of mechanics. That being said, between his like, I don't know how to say like
General
like,
knowledge of how the
mechanics.
basics of the game works and the
Yeah,
underlying
really-
programming of the actual game itself.
Yeah, and then I'll sit there and make stacks and creations. I mean,
See?
basically it's the same thing. But
Well, no. The way I like to
I don't
describe
know
it, let me put it
I don't
this
know how to
way.
illustrate
I'm the
difference
scientist.
between
I'm the scientist who knows how this universe works, and he's Thanos with the with the Infinity Stone gauntlet, and he can control it the way he wants.
Juice is a classical physicist. I'm a quantum physicist.
Boom, boom. There you go.
Like
That's a good way of putting it.
of Minecraft. Like
This kid's loving
Yeah.
all the lore. He says, "I'm loving this realm's lore." So, what do you think about right now, Johnny? We hop onto your redstone world and we show them what we did.
the redstone world. Okay.
Yeah, and I can download the backup, so then we can reenact what probably happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's in the realm story. Okay, well, let's put myself up here. All right, so I think I did in my command. Well, okay, I have things in my command world.
All right, I'm leaving
Here,
my
I'll give you
game
a little-
world
I'll
too.
give you a little taste. Let's show you two things.
I'll be back,
um,
Angelina. Don't worry.
We'll show you sort of what we built, and then I'll show you my other command world. I have a creative world and a command block world. Creative for like redstone and all that stuff, and then command block for more command block contraptions, far more admin-y and puzzle. But there's a couple of things that are interesting in that.
Okay.
So
So, what did we come up with?
Pranks.
So, Johnny, what did we come up with? What did we decide would be a good way to punish him? Since we found where he was, we found his chest, we found his bed, we knew
As you
exactly
can
where he was
see-
standing.
As you can see from the debris holes around us, we decided to make giant creepers. Kind of. Actually, I thought of a cooler command block kind of thing for punishment later on. But
Charged creepers.
anyways, yeah. What did I say about the access? We need to go up in the access. Okay. So let's say, hold on, I got this. So here's his situation. Here he has a bed. This is his setup on a beach. Just literally sitting on a beach, just this. Inside the chest, he has a bunch of crap.
All of our stolen crap. Well, not all of it, but some of
Well,
it.
I mean, there's a lot of things of his own, but then he also had oh my god, I did it. I study more. I understand. Whoa, Cena. Yeah, that's what happens. You study
Good
more.
job.
A good tip too would just be as a psychological study tip for like more college, high school, everything in your life. If you're really trying to understand something too, read about it and do not try to commit it to memory. Just read, find something that tells you something about what you need to know. Read it like loosely, and then go to sleep. When the short-term memory transfers into long-term memory while you sleep, the next time you come back at it, you have neuron, like, oh my god, I can't speak.
New
Neurological
neuron connectors.
Yeah, you have new neural connections that you can play on in a long-term memory that your short-term memory can enhance.
Which
So
one is what?
usually it's the second day after sleeping that your memory, you can really lock some stuff down. So if you're ever having a hard time starting, you need to know something, don't ever put pressure on yourself the first night. Just go, I need to read it and I need to go to sleep with it. The next day you'll get better. Anyway, good for you. You got it.
Yeah, we're happy for you.
All right. So anyways, it's real quick. So yeah, he he had a little setup. He had some stuff on us, and he was a little ways away. So we decided to go. Let's see, there, there, block, burn, um. Okay, so I made a little contraption.
Yeah. So while he's setting that up, we wanted to blow him up, obviously. And we wanted to do it with like TNT. Now the problem is we didn't want to let him know that we were on to him, right? We wanted to make sure that when we do this, we're like, all right, how are we going to do this? We're going to do a trap chest and put his stuff in the trap chest with TNT underneath it. And then Johnny's like, yeah, but he's going to see it's a trap chest because it has the red thing around it. I got rid of that, Johnny, so we can show the whole thing.
Guys.
Well, I was
or
going
you
to show
can
it
put
through it,
a
but I mean, that's
TNT
fine.
under his
I was like,
back.
I didn't remember.
Yep, that's what we did.
Saving it with it. So
Yeah.
here's
Ooh, da-da.
here's the whole deal.
Da-da.
We have a lectern. We have a lectern with a 30-page book. For signal strength, every 2 pages is 1 in redstone. So take a 30-page book to balance the math. The math's a little weird, so it needs to be a 30-page book, double the signal strength for it. Turn 20. Basically, it's just calibrating the skull gear to only react to chest, which I'm not going to open right. I should have probably grabbed a bulb before I punched it in.
No worries. So while you fix that, so while we were doing this, you saw those holes, right? So we tried different things. We tried trap chests, and we're like, well, we don't want them to see it's a trap chest. And then we're like, well, let's use mine carts. And there's usually, I remember there was a way to do instant explosion with mine carts. That didn't work, right? So then we're like, all right, what can we do next then? And then like, all right, what if we do, and then Johnny remember command blocks. Like, we're admins, we could do whatever. So let's use command blocks. So he came up with the idea of using command blocks. I'm like, all right. So we got a way of getting dynamite, TNT, to go instantly like get lit and explode without making that sound, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing that's happening. So we have a 10 signal from this lectern and thing to calibrate this to chests only. The thing will activate. It could just be a block, but I used a bulb for the sake of keeping it on for as long as possible.
Yeah, but where is his house?
And that, once the bulb's on, it will power this summon command for TNT for as long as it possibly can, at least up to 50 ticks. And if you were to place a block of TNT, it's a block. When you summon a block of TNT, it's an entity. TNT entities are lit activated. They're just lit and pre-activated. That's it. That's when a TNT becomes an entity. Is that transference? It's like a spawn egg when you light it, kind of. So it spawns that every tick, as many as possible for as long as possible, right here over the repeater where it can exist. And this, after 50 ticks, just fills the whole thing with glass to get rid of the waterlog, the command blocks, basically just get rid of itself and everything behind it, and turn it to glass so it's ready to go. That way, glass also can exist with entities like the dynamite in here, and it not having a problem.
It won't smother the
So-
dynamite, essentially.
Yeah, like you spawn it on this block, the dynamite appears above it because it can't exist in the same space. Same as if it were like right here. Probably not with the skulk, but I mean, I could have put it anywhere. But you know, just one behind the block in the open space, and when it turns to glass, the glass, if it were sand, it pushes the dynamite up beforehand. Glass is less effective. Glass, it doesn't push the dynamite out. So that's sort of where we're at. So we put this underneath. Now, because the dynamite is going to be placed right under here, it's going to be spawned right under here. I made sure that that is where we lined it up with the corner of his chest, so that no matter which side he came to, really, he's going to be pretty close to it. And then, yeah.
Now,
And then,
here's the fun part,
we
right?
took it from there.
After testing it multiple times and getting it perfect, waterlogging the skulk so it wouldn't make a sound, calibrating it so it's only when the chest is open, not when he walks towards it, not when he jumps, only with the sound of the chest opening. And no sound from the TNT getting lit. There's no tss to warn him. And there's nothing visually that'll give it away. We tested it out. It worked. And then we're like, all right, we're going to reenact this. And let's hope that this is how it plays out. So I'm going to go ahead. Go ahead, Johnny.
Oh, we don't want to just open the chest and show it?
Well, no, we have to reenact it. I'm going to download the backup we made right before it went off.
Oh, I thought you meant right here with it set up.
No, we're going to do it in the location.
All right, well.
Now, do you want to be the one to? Do you want to pretend to be the victim, or do you want to be the observer? All right, we're gonna go. We'll do settings.
Also, in case, and while I'm in here, let's just do a little tour of my little creations of nonsense. I have so much garbage everywhere. So much garbage everywhere. In case you ever need a design to stack chests, here's a here's a dropper tower 2 high. There's one 3 high.
Hi,
There's
Athena.
3 high.
Nice
Here's
seeing you
4
again.
high. Here's 4 high. I do have a 5 high version somewhere.
So yeah, elemental fire. So like I said, we're pretty chill and we're laid back when we're playing, but we know way more than we lead on. Like I've never seen anyone come up with this type of like landmine essentially in any YouTube tutorial video. I think we're the first that came up with this specific setup. So if you happen to be playing in like a chaos realm with command blocks, right?
It's a fairly simple design, but it's effective.
Yes.
And I mean,
it's elegant in its simplicity.
I wouldn't be surprised that you see people coming up with that again.
I will when we're done, baby. We're almost done.
Tower. But I'm just gonna go ahead and gloat this one again. Oh man, this one is my pride and baby. I am proud of this one.
All right, I just downloaded the backup that we had where we set it up. I'm logging in right now. It's a local world, so you should be able to jump in.
I'll be over there in a second. I'm just
yeah, show up your stuff.
Oh, my door! I forgot about the door. Hold on. Did any of these doors, were they the functional doors? Was this the one? Was this the one that worked?
Mama didn't pass my bedtime.
Oh, that was the mechanic.
Okay, when I'm done.
So this had to be it. Well, this is kind of haphazard, but yes, nice.
Dude, I love your auto light and unlighting what do you call it? Nether portal. That's like one of my favorite things you made.
I gotta step back up. Yeah, this one was a little tricky, and I really need to remake this one. I mean, the thing that's specifically tricky and kind of annoying was underneath here, where is it? This little circuit, having to do like getting the timing of it for one to double pulse and one to not double pulse, and having to do this and lock it, and there's a piston over there that pushes. It's
It's just a little weird. It's nothing like I've done before, but it's also clean. Typically, you see these be like they're pulled back and then they get pulled aside or something like that, or like there's always something like the bottom, the back, the top two get pulled back, the bottom one gets pulled down, and there you can always see the observers below it. But this one, I'm a lot happier about that because it's clean. It's clean behind the portal. The floor has a nice texture. So, and when the portal's open, you can just easily access this stuff to change it. So, I'm still so happy about that one. And I feel like it works way smoother.
Yeah. Well, I also like how you and I came up with like the wireless portcullis for the castle, this castle gate. We definitely got to do some
Wow.
tutorial videos. Like we should dedicate like a whole episode of just
Well-
showing off some of our best builds and how to do it.
Well, that's something I always wanted to do was um, go ahead and make tutorial videos. I mean, this is what I like to do. This is what I like to do. I like to create designs. I mean, I like implementing them in survival, but like if I'm being frank, I actually just really like to design stuff for other people to build in survival, if I'm being totally honest.
Yep.
Um,
He's the guy I
have
go
more
to.
fun
He helped me with my castle gate.
Yeah, this is where he ends to come up with a thing, so I kind of came up with a thing. And is it not gonna work now? Oh wait, is it locked? Hold on. Is this somehow like? Oh yeah, there's this whole thing.
Now it's unlocked.
There we go. Now it should be unlocked. And as I remember it, as long as you keep moving,
It stays
it will
open.
never close. But once you stop moving after a little while, it will self-close.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's not
easily one of
something
the
that's
favorite-
gonna have- Yeah, it's not going to have a time delay. Like typically, there's like a pulse circuit time delay, and it's just going to close
Mhm.
after that. But this,
Because we use
This
skulk
way-
sensors, the skulk sensor will continuously send a signal until you're out of range or you're no longer moving around.
well, yeah. So that was the thing. So doing there was a double skulk sensor, but it actually worked out better that the skulk sensor was just behind. So incoming was a certain distance, outgoing was a certain distance. Obviously, I marked stair blocks to indicate where. Actually, all the blue blocks is the range in which the skull can pick it up. So that's something. But yeah, it powers it out. It powers a pulse extender. Anytime it reactivates, aka movement, it's all good. Eventually, once it does close off, it takes this action. So it's like, if I were to do that, and then you can almost watch the pulse extension. And as the pulse extender starts to fade, yeah. Anyways, I would love to do little YouTube videos of this. Not even as a stream. I want to like sit here and make, there we go.
Make a
I
video.
want to make videos.
Well, that's what I mean. If we do it
there's
as a
always
live
these
stream,
things.
if we do it as a live stream, then we'll have it recorded because every live stream is recorded. And then after the
No,
recording,
but I mean, I
we
want
can edit it.
I want to edit. I want to like edit some videos. I mean, yes, but I want to have like overlays. I want to pre-course it. I want to plan it like a video. A recording of a stream is different than a recording you aim to do with intention.
Yeah.
I want to intentionally.
And-
do it.
And we can do that. Like we can do like a behind the scenes live stream. We'll be recording it. And then after the record, once we get all the shots that we need, depending who's recording it on what system, just send the raw footage to you, and then you can edit it however you'd like.
That's fair.
It's a means
Alright.
of getting the stuff. So what, are you gonna be him? So here we go. So we
Yeah,
found his
gonna-
location
So here's him with all of Juice's diamond armor.
originally.
Juice, takes away his diamond armor.
Or took
So
back
he
my
in
diamond
turn
armor.
Well, yeah, he took back his diamond armor. He left him with virtually nothing. So he's like, so this is him.
He didn't even have a
Okay,
shield either.
sit down.
Took that
No, I
back.
mean him. I'm sure he didn't
He
have
even took
anything.
my shield. That was BS.
He took your shield too.
Yes.
What a twat! You're like Superman. Like dun 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 dun. So yeah, so here's him, and then go game mode survival. So he finished mining a tree and then he logged out. So once he was corrected, he's like, all right, cool. He comes back. He has nothing on, and he's like, oh, okay. Where's all the stuff? Oh crap, that's gone. What's over here? Maybe they went ahead and took my diamonds, or took back the diamonds. Oh yeah, they took the diamonds. Let's get the iron stuff and like.
You saw him too. He got blasted out of there. And this is all that's left. If you go into the realm and we TP to his location where he was, that's all you see.
This is like exactly how it looks nearly. Yeah, it's beautiful. And you're right, that is lit. We did lit that. It was so lit.
But yeah. And the funny thing is,
Anyway,
right? I'm going to leave that there. That's just going to be constantly there now as a reminder for me of how awesome that was.
I'm gonna go into my command world real quick too.
So,
To look at some of the other things.
to give you a short story, right? So I had another hardcore world where I played with some older friends. My buddy Seth, his brothers, my buddy Martin, Andrew. And so Seth ended up pranking me by getting a whole bunch of bamboo. Now, he planted the bamboo all over my base. And you're probably thinking, oh, whatever, it's bamboo. Just get a sword and break it. Remember, I've been playing since 2012. This happened around 2013, no, 2019. Before you can cut bamboo with the sword. So fully grown bamboo takes almost like 15 seconds to break each. It took me a whole day to get rid of all the bamboo he planted all over my base. And the reason it fully grew is because he
Beautiful.
AFK'd at my base, so all the bamboo was fully grown. So what I did, what little old me did, is this realm had been going for a year. And I'm the type of person who likes to explore, like Johnny said. I had explored copious amounts of deserts, because there weren't a ton of biomes back then. It was literally deserts, forests, plains, and dinky little mountains, right? So the best structures to find to loot was deserts. I was sitting on like 5 stacks of TNT. I found his base. I dug underground. I lined the whole bottom of his base with all that TNT. Then I crafted a bunch of pressure plates and covered the whole base in nothing, every floor tile, every floor block with a pressure plate. And I did it very carefully not to set it off. And by the time I was done, not a single block on that island was without, sans a pressure plate. I exit, go home, and this was while I had my day off from work, right? He was in high school still. So I did it early in the morning when he was gone for school, and I knew he was going to log on later that day, and I logged in around 3-4 o'clock, right when he came home from school. And all of a sudden, I see he logs into the world, and then I hear him on Discord saying, what's going on? And then, boom, you hear an explosion. And this was while he was logging into the game, because there was a delay back then. You would spawn in, but you would still interact with the world. You can die spawning into the world back then because you didn't have infinite, like, what do you call it? Protection, like invincibility. And so he spawns in, sets off the pressure plate, all the TNT goes off, he dies. And when he comes back, he's like looking from the death screen. He's like, where's my island? I literally deleted the island from the realm. He spawns into world spawn. He goes back. Nothing but ocean. The island was gone. And that's when he said, I learned never mess with Giuseppe. And he never pranked me again. And anytime he ever met somebody, he's like, don't mess with Giuseppe. He's very nice. He's very chill. But if you get him mad, you'll regret it. THZ heard this warning. He did not heed it. And now he learned. Don't mess with us.
Nope. Yeah, he did not. That popped in my creative world just to explore some of this stuff if we're taking that time.
I'm trying to get a little bit more I'm trying to get a little extra ancient debris because I have enough for my stuff, but I want to get a little bit more for you, just as a way to say I'm sorry for being a douche.
No, don't. It's really not that big of a deal.
I have an uneven.
I just figured we were taking what we discovered, and I was like, well, the man. I mean, you went around and collected most of the diamonds. Not a big deal because we're gonna split up some stuff, and I could grab some if I needed. All that's all gravy. That's cool. You revealed some ancient debris, and I don't know, from the get-go, I was like, well, he found that, so I'm leaving it. And then I came by, and I was like, well, he got my stuff. A little annoyed by that. Not that it's a big deal, but I was because. There's nothing I could have really lost, but I just don't like it. I was like, I like that if I can get it, I'd rather just get it myself. And then on the journey over, I'm like, and he took the ancient debris that I found. I was like,
that was the last straw.
Did you find that or did I find that? I was like, son of a. It wasn't like a last straw kind of feeling. It was more just like, how annoying. I was like, and so I got back and I was like. I hope did he store it? Yep, nope, there's that ancient debris. Yep, I'm taking 5. That's 5 then. I'm taking the 5 pieces he found. Because you discovered 2 others. I was like, I'm gonna leave that, but so anyways. Yeah, well I have a chance here. So this is besides the redstone world, this is also the creative world that I have going on. It's not as big, but it's got some interesting stuff going on. Mostly this holodeck. I made a programmable load room, which is fun and kind of cool. Hold on, is that on? Do I have this literally all obsidian? Yeah, that's literally all obsidian. I can make it all wood. It's the biggest swimming pool ever, if you need it to be.
Oh my god, what an amazing trap. The stream is lagging, but the audio's okay. Yeah, that can happen sometimes.
The biggest end portal you've ever seen. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
I've got an even 50. So I've got enough for my stuff, and I got a little extra so you can have a full set as well.
Oh, actually, here's something that's kind of fun that, just so you know. Something I wanted to do in like a tournament kind of a game thing. So this is kind of TARDIS-y. I did this in the TARDIS. Let me verify something real quick. Did I? Yeah, okay. So I had this idea, and it's kind of in the TARDIS, but I also wanted to just have a world where I made an arena. The idea of this programmable grounds would be to load games. And in the TARDIS, I did completely make the some of the controls with like a game start, a countdown. It TP'd you into the thing. It loaded you into a game. It spawned a thing. You went over, you pressed it, and a building spawned around you, and you started a puzzle. But I always wanted to have like a PvP zone. You know, when we're playing friendly, like where do people want to PvP? You could come in here and you could play a game, and I just like this like loading room where it's like, okay, it's all red, not ready. Okay, game go. You know, just a little entrance and then a holodeck, and then go out here and go fight. Because I mean, I don't know if you ever played with it, but as you remember, I did have this setup where you could kind of fly around in 3D space. Yeah, anyways. There's things. Actually, that was one part though. You know, I missed the command block of those. Anyway, I'll be back there. So. What just happened? That was the weirdest game glitch. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
It's just okay.
I just made my way back. That's all.
Oh, this is the thing I was gonna do too. I wanted to chat. I had some idea for prank stuff too. So despite the trap that for his bed, there are a couple other functions. I'm gonna play around with command block stuff. But testing view sight, like I have this little light that detects whether or not you're like looking a certain direction, roughly. And like whether or not you are or not. So it's like on if you look everywhere but over here. And I was thinking about doing a thing similar to like I don't know, everywhere you look, you know what I was saying about like the diamonds turning into something else.
Yes.
If okay, imagine this, right? So right now, so this right now this is on if I'm looking in any direction around the circle except for in that direction, right? And I just kind of have it set to perfectly halfway. You know, I literally like this way. If I stand in the corner, anything past left diagonal on, anything past right diagonal off. See that, right? I was thinking that it could be something like it's off when you're looking forward, but when you've entirely turned your back, it would then change whatever ore that it was you were going for or saw or did or whatever. Like everything behind you or to your sides gets turned away from, like the diamond gets turned into glow lichen. So it's like it really would be like the whole like, ooh, I found diamonds, and then you're like, oh, a zombie, and then you turn back, and it's like, oh, because you turned around, it did change. Like you have a chance if you go right to it. You have to be looking at it. You can't take your eyes off of it. And if you missed any diamonds and you walked past them or they're at your sides, too late. They're already turned to lichen. You may not even notice those because they're already gone. But every time you see diamonds, your only chance is to never take your eyes off them. If you did, you turn your back for a second, you turn back, and the diamonds would just be just something. Or
Yeah, this would be a good way to punish someone who likes to steal people's diamonds. Just make sure they never get them ever again.
I thought it would be a great little prank tag to put on people. I was thinking about just prank tools. I also like my villager. He's a pretty good guardian. This is really how traders.
That's awesome.
Maybe this is what I might start doing to my my trading hall. Maybe my trading halls are gonna be like this. It'll just be like Edward Cullen.
Oh, wow. Did something explode over here?
Oh yeah, a creeper.
Okay.
A
Was that the
creeper.
one that was following you that you were like, uh-oh?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Stream is laggy, but audio is okay. Well, I hope it's still okay. Anyways, yeah, we should, I mean, I wish there were more people so that we could have more fun like that to just sit there and prank people. Not that I want to be a pest with power, but,
No, it's just like what I'm hoping is that by streaming, we could, oh, that's cool. Is this a raptor?
I guess so.
Looks more like a
I think
Apatosaurus. The Apatosaurus is the one that has a thing like that.
you can call it whatever you want to. I saw a guy build one. On Instagram Shorts earlier today, and I was like, I can do that. So I did. I mean, sometimes I see these design creations, I was like, that's kind of cool. And I save them, but I don't do them. This one was like, it's all stair block. And I was like, simple enough. I don't have to get any special things. I don't need 3 different materials, and I don't need craft special trapdoors. So I gave it a go, and I was like, I like it. He's tall enough to walk under. It's like going to a museum. In fact, it'd be really cool to make like a little Minecraft. Dude, that's it. I just sold myself on a known idea. After I get sort of more situated here at the house, and I go make the museum, because like I said, I want to make a museum to start putting the heads up at, and I want to like probably put a map room in there. Like I know we'll have like fine little rooms and maps around, but I want to make like a world map room. And so I think I'm just gonna like find a spot to make sort of like a museum library, and we can go there and have a map room and the heads. I think
Can we also have like a bit of like an not a zoo, but more like a conservation thing where we can have like
totally. I want a zoo, and
Let's
a
do a little
total
zoo.
slave pen.
I want a
to try to get every. I want to try to get every mob into the thing. Exactly
Yes.
what I'm thinking. I wanna like. It's basic. It's gonna be into a mountain. I started thinking about it. It's gonna be like a cave. It's gonna be traditionally kind of like the tunnel behind my place. That I've kind of explored that a little bit. I might make a mine shaft directly to a more open location, and then I might start to forge the backside of this out to be the entrance to that museum. And inside, especially since it might be a little easier to get a warden straight up from below upwards to this. I'm not yet sure how it's going to happen, but we'll figure it out. I figure just going to punch open a nice clean hallway and make like a foyer area, and then off of that just start to stem these rooms. There'll be a map room, then there'll be the Hall of Deaths or whatever. And which I just thought a museum needs a dinosaur. So it'd be great to set this up like out of like white stairs and like I'll use different stairs to try to make this a little bit more colored. And like put this bad boy up and then like build a fossil, like how we could find fossils, to take that and build a fossil. And we can have a room for each mob. Like get a zombie, get a husk, get a drowned, put him in a zombie room. Skeletons, have a skeleton room. You know, have a prison for all the mobs we can possibly get our hands on. I think it'd be dope.
It'd be awesome.
Anyway.
I'm trying to remember where I left my ender chest. Oh, it's downstairs.
Yeah.
There's all the stuff.
Oh, hey, would you look at this? One of the trees grew with another set of bees.
Wait! First, no! Oh, you don't have to put the fire underneath it first?
I picked it up with silk.
I always...
I need to fire it. I wasn't picking out the honey.
Okay, that's fair.
They only aggro when you try to steal their stuff. They otherwise they don't really care. Oh, here's this one too. Oh, dang. I mean, bees aren't out at night.
No, they don't. They go to sleep at night. That's the best time to collect the hives. Because then that way you can usually get a full hive.
Yeah. I mean, I did wait for them all to re-enter last time, but...
Alright.
Alright. So...
Right now I'm duplicating the upgrades, so we'll have enough.
Oh, these things? Wait a second. Where is it? I know I had them somewhere. This thing?
The red one, yeah.
Another red upgrades?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need one for each item we're
We need-
upgrading.
Yeah, and then the trims. You're gonna have to do some copy the trim. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna come over and copy. I'm gonna copy trims. While you're copying that, I'm gonna go copy trims.
Go
Did
for
you
it.
take a copy of the snout armor?
The what
You have a
armor?
Snout armor? The snout armor trim. Do you have that?
I have a few, yes. When I went
Okay.
exploring and I went to the bastions, I found a bunch. I also found like 3 upgrades. It was crazy. That bastion had a ton. It made up for the fact that the first one had none.
Nice.
Right now I'm hoping these guys upgrade soon. Because I want to refresh soon. Because I want to get the more diamonds.
Oh yeah. They need to. Is it morning? What's the time of day? We just left, right?
Yes, so it just needs a little bit more time.
I think I might make a clock. I might take I may take a daylight sensor and then figure out the length of redstone signal needed to ding at the points in which they usually refresh. Because there's 2 points in the day after sleeping and then hitting their workstation and after gather time or social time when they start to work again that they refresh. So if I can get those points in the day right, I'll make a little bell. So if we run them out, you just have to wait for the bell to ring.
Oh, really? You can do like little like things like that?
So here's the logic, right? Like all villagers run on a schedule. The only one who is a little bit different, besides the nitwit who doesn't do anything, is the Fletcher. The Fletcher's the only one who works in the rain. Otherwise, the others do not. But they all have the same like schedule. So they, I'm gonna try and open the door. So there's morning time, the same point in the sky. They wake up at the same point in the sky. They look for their workstations. There's a certain amount of game ticks out of the there's 2,400 ticks in a cycle, or 2,400 ticks in a 20-minute cycle or whatever. There's a certain amount of ticks that they'll work for, and then there's a break time in their day where they like socialize and they'll walk away from the workstations and they'll do whatever, and then they go back to work for like basically an evening shift, and then there's the point in the night where they go to bed. Now their schedule, and obviously they can go to bed before we can, but all things considered, if we take a daylight sensor and I can figure out exactly what point in the day every length of redstone signal is, then it's more of like, it's just like an output. It's just an output thing. Find the right ones for about when they refresh, and then I can make it ding for like after those events. So I'm gonna arbitrarily use some numbers here, but if it's like, out of the 2,400, say 2,400 minutes, that they have in a day, that in the 20-minute cycle. Let's say at minute 800, they wake up, minute 1300, they take a break, and then at 1500 they resume. Then I would try to set a daylight sensor to ding just after 800 and just after 15, and that way that like when it dings, they should have refreshed and got new shipments and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's a silly little feature, but I think it would be fun. All right, so you got the snout armor trim. Copy the sentry. Let's copy the ward armor trim. Oh, what's this? What's this one? The rib armor trim, which is the only one that's red.
It's the one that makes you look like a wither skeleton. It's got like the ribs. That's why it's called the rib armor, because it gives you ribs on the sides and makes your helmet looks like a skull.
Okay. It's just weird. I find it weird that it's the only template that's like red.
It's the only one you get in the Nether.
Gray. That is fair. Okay, no, that's fair. The netherite upgrade is also red, and it also would have to come from the nether.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep, it's based on where you find it.
Oh, and they need different things to copy them?
Because of the color that they're made of, yes.
God dang. So I didn't realize that. No, these aren't different colors, are they?
Yes, the trims are different colors. Or the trim material, the trim outline, the trim blueprints. I have Blackstone. You could grab it from the bottom chest.
Just weird that like I didn't see them being different colors. I guess they are different colors. Yeah, because this needs cobble, and that needs cobbled deep slate. Okay. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. See, here's a good example, guys. These are not the type of mechanics I care much about. I don't think about what it takes often to copy stuff. I care about how I can abuse it to launch me 65 feet into the air so I can elytra over to a mountaintop. I care about how many entities I can stack inside of a single cell.
No, it's raining.
Oh no, what happened? What's wrong?
They're not going to reset.
Well, they might still operate on the cycle, but they're not going to work. Like, I don't really know if they'll reset or like how that's gonna.
Oh, we're gonna find out in a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm going in your house real quick. I gotta put Angelina to bed.
Sounds good. Yeah, a cobble deep slate. Cobble.
I'm going to take a quick look and check if they reset. At this point, it should have been past noon.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they do take a day cycle, so I'll warn you of that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they should have been. They reset?
No. At this point, it's already 10:40. David's been patient, and he hasn't told me to, like, that he needs it, so... At this point, we've been on for about 2.5 hours. I mean, we got a lot done. We got to share some fun stories. We showed off... Johnny got to show off his redstone and his command block prowess. And yeah, we got... Huh?
I said a little bit of the world. Come on, Picard, are you ready yet? No, they're not.
No.
Yeah,
So...
it's raining.
And that's fine. what's gonna end up happening anyways is that it'll give me something to do tomorrow for the stream. I'll probably go mining for diamonds, go into the caves. There's a lot of caves that we haven't explored yet. Like, we got that other ancient city. I'm sure if we go to the other ancient city, not only can we find the missing disc pieces for the disc shards for my disc, but we'll also probably find a ton of diamonds, exposed diamonds too.
That's gonna be a thing too. I forgot museum. Just a disc room. Music player in the center. We can store the discs there. We can make a nice display.
We can do the
There'll be a
you know what we could
music room.
you know what we could put the discs on? We could put them on shelves, because the shelves will show off 3 at a time. So we could put them right above the disc player on the shelf. So you'll have
Good.
it'll look nice. It'll look like a modern day like room. Like nowadays people buy records and they place them on the walls. So if we have like a 3x3 block, that would be 3 times 9, 27. There's not 27 records. So we can use that to show off all the records.
Well, see, I don't know if that would. I mean, okay. It'd be like that. So yeah. Oh, now we're gonna sleep. Here, we'll sleep. Okay, so I have obviously you see, and I have to do this before Christmas. You see that I put all these along the house. I want to put Christmas lights. But that's how that would look. So yeah, you could do that and then pop a disc in.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
And just like I said, just make a little record player room and have all the discs on the wall, and you just pick the one you want to listen to and throw it in there.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that'd be a fun way, I think, of doing that.
Same thing with the armor trims. If we're gonna collect all the armor trims, again, have a wall, put all the armor trims on the wall using the shelves. Like, really be able to show off all the like rare items that are collectibles.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice. Okay, I'm also noticing the colors different. So yeah. I guess purple means most rare.
Yeah, the purple, each color is something rare, you know. Blue is like rare, yellow is like super rare or something like that. Each color represents how rare something is.
Yeah, take step. There. Yeah, no, that'd be fun. No, it's not gonna be a crazy thing. It's just gonna be a nice, clean, straight kind of hallway and these branch off rooms. And I just thought maybe guys can make a museum and just carve things out, and then we'll just try to. I'd like to make it basically like a zoo mob day. Like, here's a library, here's a map room, here's a music room. I'm now, just because the Museum of Science, I'm gonna in the middle of the lobby, I'm gonna put this dino thing I just made over there, because that just sounds like a museum. And then like, oh, here's the warden, here's all the skeletons, here's all the creepers, a charged one, a non-charged one. Like, in fact, getting a villager from every biome would be really cool to go ahead and enslave in here too. I mean, employ.
We'll have an Epcot center with every single villager from every biome, like you said. And we could decorate each room with the wood found in those biomes.
Oh yeah. And here, let me just check to see. Yeah, they haven't refreshed yet. They need to get to their work cycle. Yeah, I'll give them a minute.
You know how you posted the picture with the grave and you said oops?
Yeah.
I commented.
Oh. Boys gotta have to learn the hard way, I guess.
Yep. Alright, well, it's been a nice day. We had fun streaming today. Chat. Appreciate you guys following along. Hopefully you enjoyed the stories, and hopefully you had fun. Tomorrow, probably gonna go on, try to continue to get our netherite armor set, where we can go and explore the the ancient city. We can go probably check out one of the water temples. What are they called?
The ocean monuments.
Yeah, ocean monuments, and we can also try to find a stronghold. So I'm figuring we can probably use the happy gas to fly around and follow the Eye of Ender till we find it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We could do that. Yeah, if we can go ahead and we could do find a stronghold, loot and check that out. Here's what I want to do. I want to be ahead of this, right? Because I have an idea that I wanted to do, and then let's just go with it before we do something like the spawner and just jump on it without I've always wanted to just go ahead and when we find the portal, I want to clear the entire space all the way up to the surface level and build a nice open monument hole there. So instead of going into the stronghold to like sort it all out, I want to jump from the surface into like a Spartan pit of doom, that tunnel that goes straight in there. Like I want to put a tunnel right over it so that you don't go into the tunnel or you don't go into the portal from like going into the dungeon and leaping in and it's all, whatever we have a nearby portal and we find the room. No, I want to pour out the entire thing up to the surface, build a nice stage around it, awning with posts or not even posts, just an open pit of doom that you could, from the air, you could elytra straight into it. Like I've always wanted to make a hole.
Just be able to just boom, bury into it.
Yeah. Like you could be like, I gotta go to the net, go to the end. It just be flying from right here and be like, okay, where is it? There it is, and just bullseye right into
So
it.
here's the cool thing about action stuff. It has an animation that when you jump from a high place into water, you make a diving animation. Like you head first, like actual diving, like you're diving into water. You've seen it, right?
Okay. Okay, so that'd be cool. It could be like.
So if we exactly, so where there would be lava, right under, like right under where the portal would form, if we clean that out, make it deep enough, fill it with water, then yes, you can literally jump from the top of the hole, and you would do a dive animation right into the portal.
Yeah, I'd like to do that, and just
or cannonball into it. You could cannonball too.
Yeah, just to get an idea, I'm gonna go creative for a second, so if you can still see my screen, which
yeah,
I
we can
assume
see.
you can. So let's pretend, like I don't know how to put this. I want to do this the inner wall. I want to try to decor it if I can, like where with like this little almost spiral pattern. You know what I'm saying? So when you're like going down the hole, I don't know how to say.
You wanted to do like a corkscrew thing.
It's something
like
this. I want to bore out the hole. Like figure out the chords, make sure there's a ceiling so we don't fall into the nether portal. In fact, just not activate the nether portal. Yeah, take the lava out, situate it so it's
fill it with water.
Good. Fill it with water, but probably just fill it with blocks so that we can't accidentally fall under there and have to dig out. I don't know, whatever.
Well, if we make it, think of it this way too. Let's say it doesn't work. Let's say for whatever reason, due to the velocity at which we're flying down into the hole to land into the portal, you don't want to unalive if you end up hitting the ground because of how fast you're flying into it, right? So having the water there isn't just a cool mechanic where you think you instantly get teleported, you won't accidentally take fall damage if you end up going too fast?
You do. I mean, I think I'm curious if we can glitch it to die. I'm wondering if we can go so fast we can pass the portal and kind of hit the ground. But the game ticks way faster than that. And the moment you touch the portal is the moment your player is like suspended. So it's kind of like flying elytra into an unloaded chunk. You may have hit a mountain and died, but until it renders, you're not so sure. And even if it did, your game's gonna sort of backtrack. So I imagine we probably could do that, but you know, the second we touch the portal, the game is not gonna allow rendering of anything else. It's just gonna start. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over, but I'm not saying don't put water under it. Let's put water under it. But I want to make sure that like we find the chords exactly what the hole needs to look like. Go to the very top, and as we dig down layer by layer, decor the wall as we go, because we're not going to have a good opportunity unless we scaffold to decor the side. So that's what I'm saying is like know exactly the chords we need for the hole to be perfect, and then as we take it down, let's make a pattern in the wall as we get down and dig it and bore it out. Now you can go up there and you can like jump down and have like a spiral of sea lanterns or something like that, or some kind of, you know, everybody's watched a video or it has some sweet music and it's a guy free falling through a hole in Minecraft. Like, pick a design, make sure it's cool, not entirely resource heavy, and build it.
Welcome back, Elemental Fires.
Yeah, I've never had a portal where like I've actually just dug it out so you could just jump into a Pit of Doom style. But it always looks so much more fun to have a Pit of Doom portal than.
I've never done it, and it sounds fun to me. I'm down for that. That would be a good project to do.
So, yeah, and it buys time, so we don't actually have to enter the thing and fight a dragon if you don't want. We can just find it, loot it, prep it. We'll light it later.
Alright. Well,
Cool.
It's been peace. Elemental Fire, you missed a little bit. If you want, like I said, go back, watch some of the older streams. There's some good content there that you might enjoy, so that way you can catch up and follow along where we're going right now. As Johnny said, we got a lot that we're going to do. Try to find a stronghold to make a pit of doom to fall into. Ancient city and water monument. So, thanks for sticking around, and thanks for the follow. Very much appreciated. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Hasta luego.